Oh, hi! Didn't see you there. Welcome to Dragons Are Cats. I am Dragons Are Cats, Kyle, your dungeon master for tonight. And tonight we are here with my friends just playing a wonderful game of Dungeons and Dragons. Guys, fancy new brand fangled mic just up here happening. So I can get in real close and talk to you all like this. Get in there and just whisper in your ear as you listen to Dragon Brew FM. That's right. You're here tonight. And you're here to have some fun. Aren't we here to have some fun, folks? Yeah.
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 Oh, yeah.
This channel, we are doing this game for charity. We are supporting Beyond Blue, which is an organization helping to equip everyone with the knowledge and the skill to protect their own mental health, giving people the confidence to support those around them and making anxiety, depression, and suicide part of everyday conversations. As well, they tackle stigma, prejudice, and discrimination, and they're breaking down the barriers that prevent people from speaking up and reaching out. For more information on Beyond Blue, you can scroll down just in the descriptions below to find out a way that you can help. How can you help, you ask? No worries, you just go scroll down, click on the donate button, and your kind donations not only will go to a good cause, but it will help our players in tonight's game. As such, if you donate $1, you can give a character a D10 healing dice. If you donate $2, you can give a character an advantage. $5 gives a natural 20. And if you're really kind and generous, you can donate $25 to give a wondrous uncommon magic item. Or you can tell us through the game, or send me a message on what you want to give to our players, what you think would be a cool idea. With us tonight are our players. First up, our Tabaxi Rogue, Joygasm, played by
yours truly. Welcome.
Yep, we have to start out with a deep intro, guys, apart from Brad.
I'll try my best, all right?
Just get nice and close. No.
Now tell us a little bit about yourself and who you are, who your character is, and what you remember from last session, buddy.
Well, a lot happened last session. I am a Tabaxi rogue from the tribe that is all dead. And the dragon, we defeated the dragon earlier. The owner of that dragon was Belvin and I's sister's dragon. But because it's a dragon, I killed it. Well, I helped kill it.
Evil dragon.
It was a very evil dragon, which is part of the same dragon that killed all my family and also my new family, half of my new family. So I had a lot of revenge and vengeance, determination, and I wasn't going to kill these giants. They're bros. We work together, and we kill all dragons. Maybe apart from our one dragon, we'll probably have to kill our own dragon soon as well.
We got a pet. We're probably gonna have to
We'll
kill
probably have to kill our own pet, to be honest. But for now, we'll use it at our advantage.
Depends if she turns evil or not. If we
Hope you enjoyed that.
We can steer her towards good.
And I'll do my Tabaxi obsession while on to the next person.
No, Shuggy, you're too much.
Dude, your deep voice is going to be so fucking good when you do it now. Oh, deep dragon voice. It's going to come through
It's gonna be so
nicely.
much easier on your voice box.
You know it is. It's gonna be brilliant.
No, it's still gonna hurt his throat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to hurt, but
I get 2 into it. All right, so 8.
What's
The
number
Tabaxi
8?
obsession. What's number 8? Tell us.
number 8 on the menu today is... Oh, it's down here. Okay. You occasionally stare at nothing. Somewhere else, and when someone tries to get your attention, you hiss at them. Well, always useful these attractive sessions. Good luck, guys.
Antisocial cat.
It's going to be good fun. Next up tonight, we have Curfew 777 playing Belvin. Tell us about yourself.
No, that's incorrect actually.
Oh, it's incorrect now.
He changed it.
It's
Oh!
now BM curfew.
Oh, BM Curfew.
But I would keep calling it
The BM
curfew.
is up to people's interpretation.
Bad manners. It's bad manners.
Yeah, I'm playing Belvin, the human paladin. Under the path of vengeance, under the deity helm. Last session I had to leave early, so I was not able to participate. So the last thing I remember is landing on top of the castle, killing 2 ogres, and then yeah, that's the last thing I remembered.
That's all you need
And
to know.
I feel like everything just went downhill from there.
Well, technically, we did go from the top to the bottom of the castle. So
Yeah. That's what I was meaning.
Look, he's correct, so...
And you did spend most of the time laying on the ground.
I think the majority of you spent most time laying on the ground.
Shit.
Following up next is our druid. Come on, Probot.
What's going on? I am a druid who likes to change into animals, and currently we just killed a dragon, and I'm drinking beer. That's my life story.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
That's fair. That's perfect. That's fair. And last but not least, underneath the corpse, the bleeding out head of a dragon. Tooth and gum bleeding heavily onto his face over his fine features. Casimir, tell us a little about your wizardly self.
Honestly, don't know how I can follow up my dad's epic intro. I'm playing Casimir, tiefling wizard, who is currently stuck in a dragon's mouth that's dead. And things are about to get interesting. You can use our new giant pals to take down the cult from the inside.
That's true. All right. Well, let's kick it into overdrive, shall we, ladies and gents?
Oh no.
What?
Sounds
Oh,
like
we
they hear
can't.
me.
Can we not hear the tiefling man? Thank you for that, Jazz.
Oh, sorry. Well, I listened to it, but I heard Kyle, so I assumed yours is fine. Sorry, Luke. Well, you didn't talk, so I didn't know. I couldn't test you.
I know. Hopefully that's a bit better.
Let us know out there in chat world.
Were you
How-
muted or is it actually low?
No, it's just lower than everyone else. And I moved my mic as well, so it's in a different spot.
Yeah, but your mic's sounding a lot like nicer now, less echoey. It's nice. Very good. I like your new setup. Who's there?
Housekeeping.
Can hear you now. There you
cool.
go. That's good. Fantastic. Well then, let's bring it back on into our previous adventure, and we'll really set the mood.
Can you hear me now, Juzzy?
Yeah, it's hard to tell. Until we're actually on.
Because like the OBS levels and the Zoom levels are different, so
Is your mic on max in Windows?
not quite. Because then it picks up my keyboard heaps.
Uberon, welcome to the stream.
Welcome indeed.
Welcome.
Yes, better. We can hear your lovely voice.
I wouldn't say that.
Well, I've said it.
Roll
Take
deception.
that compliment.
Roll deception.
Hey,
Okay.
Rob. How you doing, buddy? How are you tonight?
Are we on the right screen? This is the incorrect screen, isn't it?
We haven't started yet, have we?
Oh shit! I just realized this.
We
We're on
are-
dragons, and there's 2 of us. Whoops! Not look over there.
Yep.
There.
There
Thank
you
you.
go,
Thank
it's
you.
all
That's
good.
better.
Just move them away.
We are
Oh my
very
god,
good.
Jared's kid's 3. He's
Yeah, we're
getting so
fantastic.
old.
Oh, we just survived a fight with an adult white dragon. barely. Like,
Barely
three of us got
survived.
knocked out like multiple times.
Belvin did not have a good time, I must say, out of all of us. Like, I think Belvin was just literally a frozen sculpture for the whole fight.
Okay.
Sounds about the same thing as what happened when I wasn't there last time.
Yeah, he does.
It's like the opposite of Ikram. I feel like when Ikram's away, Ikram gets better, but then when Belvin's away, Belvin gets worse.
Whatever.
Just forgets about Belvin, I think. It's like, oh shit, Belvin's in the character. Whoops.
Yeah, no, that happens most of the time. Like Ikram, it's the same deal for Ikram too. All right, so bringing it back in from last session, our heroes Casimir, Sandstorm, Belvin, Ikram flew their way to a floating ice castle, surrounded by clouds, passing well over mountains, high up in the air. They landed on the tallest tower, where two ogres in a breastplate and these massive giant axes were waiting. They noticed and they told them that they can't be here. And instead of listening to reason, they went full D&D players and just killed them. They later went and explored the rest of the tower, scaling down, and realized, you know what, let's try diplomacy. Let's do that. And it turned out fantastic, didn't it, everyone? Made some giant
We're
allies.
pretty lucky. I think pretty smart about it.
You're pretty smart about it. It worked. It worked.
For us, we're pretty smart about it.
Although due to
He's not
the
the smartest one, though.
I know. My character is.
Yeah.
so in this flying castle, its master was a cloud giant by the name of Balgofkus, who had tongue-tied the characters into agreeing into a little bit of a giant fighting challenge to prove their worth. In succeeding, he'd hand Resmir to them on a silver platter. Thus, they teleported down into the depths of the iceberg beneath the castle that was floating midair. They engaged Glazhael, a fast white dragon of near jumbo jet size, into combat. They knew the name of this dragon due to Belvin's sister, Talus, who's told them to leave the dragon be. If encountering a dragon, to give it food and gold and it will leave you alone. But instead, they sided with the dragon, Balgofkus, and they fought a hard-won battle.
The giant.
The giant, yes, the cloud giant. That they won they had a hard fight. And by the end of it, the dragon wasn't able to maintain its speed, its hasted abilities of magic. Yeah, thanks for the follow, Umbron. You legend. Thank you.
Be right back.
And as the dragon lurched forward, suddenly seizing up, blood began to drip down through its scales from the wound it received on its back and at its side and on its face. And by pulling back his arm and gathering the energy of his infernal heritage, Casimir let loose a powerful blast of fire that echoed out down into the mouth of the dragon, singeing and burning the interior flesh of its esophagus and throat. The dragon then lurched forward from the momentum that it was carrying with it. Its head twisted to the side and crashed down on top of Casimir, a tiefling wizard. Okay. Now, what you now, Ikram, as you approach the dragon's side, its head turned. As you're looking around, the giant is behind you, just struggling to get up to its feet as the room has gone quiet after the sounds of battle has gone over. Frost and icicles still seem to click down from over the top. Type so loud.
That's what happens when I have to turn my mic levels up.
He's passionately angry.
Yeah, I'm just like,
Passionate.
We fighting dragons.
So, that's okay. What you see, Ikram, the massive jaw of the creature. Underneath, Casimir lies pinned, with his upper left side of his body free, while the rest is in the apex angle, so like sitting like here. Dragon's mouth, right here.
right in the
It's like,
chompers.
Right in the chompers, right at the very back of the throat where the mouth is open. And you
So
can
it's
just
missed him then? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out the
No,
head
it's
size
It's like
compared
half
to.
in its mouth, basically.
Right,
yeah,
gotcha.
half in its mouth. Like the dragon's head is basically crushed down on the right and upper side of his body, down across his lower body, which all you can see is basically from this up, from his left pec to his right trap. All you can see is just his upper body from there. So his left arm is like busted and bruised. His head, you see that the dragon's blood pours from an open wound on its gum, and it kind of trickles down, splattering down onto the lifeless eyes of Casimir. You see his cheeks still. You get a heavy heaving as your chest moves in and out as your senses of as you approach, moving around, the frost under your footfalls crunch. There's a thuds from the giant standing you hear, but it then seems to be muted. You can just barely hear the calls from Sandstorm yelling through the air. As that is muffled out as well, your cold, visible breath begins to move slowly through the air as you walk through it. Time begins to slow before you as you look down as you approach the interior of the jaws, completely bypassing the front teeth, not caring about it. You see the fallen youth you raised and saved, now crushed, mouth agape, eyes wide, face is bruised already, blood pooling under his mess of a hair. And you see one of his wings kind of crippled and twisted. Casimir, I do need you to make me death saving throw.
Oh. Oh, brilliant, dude.
Perfect time to roll it.
Sorry, the worst time.
Sorry for ruining your narrative, Kyle.
Good start. Good start, guys.
No, I
Keep
got
up
it.
the trend.
Same thing's just gonna happen. Same thing's gonna happen.
Oh my god.
And then you won the game.
Oh, the one time for you to roll on that 20, gosh.
When's the last time you've done that as well? Not long.
Oh,
I mean-
shit.
It's gonna happen one day, doesn't it?
I'm starting to get a little emotional, and then I walk over and I'm like, oh,
It's like-
no, he's fine.
Just get up and brush myself off.
No. All right. So,
He's just that surprised. You can't take it.
so as you approach, with each step you take, with each step closer, you feel a radiance as Casimir, as you look up, you see, as for a split second, you come to consciousness in a heavy daze. You can feel nothing but pain, torture. As you can't feel anything basically from your stomach down. You can't feel one of your wings, and you lay there crippled, bruised, broken.
Bleeding
You,
out.
you can't even let out a cough at this point.
Jesus Christ.
All it is a
Take that cough back.
pool of blood.
Good.
A little pool of blood comes to the side of your lips and trickles over the side. Stepping over the top of you and kneeling down, you see the white eyes of Ikram now shine in a burning golden radiance. You see curling out from behind him are these protrusions of light, these beams that kind of wrap up into the air and begin to unfold out around him. First one long spine, then another golden long spine, then another long one. Another 3 shoot out of his back, begin to decrease in length as they begin to wrap around him and seep down around you. Ikram, the world has slowed. As you see the boy you knew and raised, he's okay. You can feel that life is still within him, but it's broken. You can tell by his eyes there is something horribly wrong with him. He is in agonizing pain.
I'm going to kneel down beside him. I'm not realizing that the wings have formed around my body or anything like that, and I'm just going to try and heal him as best as I possibly can, and just start throwing spells at him.
As you go to reach down for him, you see that you feel these unintentional flames burning, a golden heat from your hands as they approach. This light surrounds your fingertips, then coalesces in your hands. You kind of take a moment. It doesn't feel like anything, any kind of magic you know or feel, or of druidic power that you've created. Doesn't feel natural. It feels otherworldly. While the world has still slowed.
Fuck.
But he rolled in at 20.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I don't really know what I can do because he's rolled in that 20.
So if you roll it, you can't do anything.
That's all right, because he's crippled.
It's alright. It's alright, guys. He's
shit.
not dead. He's just crippled.
I know. Roll the opposite. Roll on that one, and we save him.
I'd like you to make a Constitution check. There,
Is that
Casimir.
me or? Oh.
Con
Casimir.
check. Or save. Check.
Yeah, let's go save, but it's going to be a natural 1.
I'm gonna roll anyway. Yeah.
It's going to be natural. Casimir, you can that feeling below your chest. You begin to realize you can't feel your arm. You can't feel the arm above you. You can barely feel a spasm in your wing, but as you lay here on the ground, you're broken. And all in that time,
Do I realize that like healing him isn't going to actually do anything?
you understand it will take some powerful healing. Powerful.
Like how powerful? Like
Yeah.
above my healing potential, or?
Well,
Ready? 1 to 10. What's wrong and what's needed?
as for you, as the world has slowed quite significantly. Hey, Kat, welcome. The world is still slowed. You're still moving through. You hear a voice up above. coming from the dragon. Ah, I see you're finally experiencing personal loss. Can you take care of a broken boy?
Wait, isn't the dragon dead?
Is it this dragon? Or is it a different
Yeah,
dragon?
you're talking about the white dragon?
Originating, like, coming from there, like, beyond there.
So he's coming from that dragon, like, so he's still alive.
Well, as you look up, you see that standing on top of the dead dragon, only you, upon looking up at the dragon's head, stands an old man, burning eyes of silver white light. Royal blue robes cover his crossed and tucked arms. He has long silver hair and beard. What have you guys done?
Oh, I heard you just said it's Jesus.
Yeah, it's Jesus.
So I'm going to go from what he said. Sounded a bit like a dick move. So I'm going to pretty much tense up and then just launch myself at him with just my fists and pretty much glide up with my wings to try and punch this dude in the face.
Yeah, it's like you don't know what he's
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm trying to punch Jesus.
doing. It could be evil Jesus.
Oh shit.
Don't understand the concept of flying, but your rage.
Yeah, it was
is,
literally just rage. I'm not even
yeah.
thinking that I'm flying. It's just
That's fine.
me just...
As you go to reach out with yourself, these spines kind of flicker in and out, both kind of, all of them kind of like moving like this, fluttering like a kite flying in the air. As you kind of lift it up towards him, you just fly up. You see that there are 6 golden canaries fluttering around this silver-haired, blue-robed man. Hood covers most of his face, but you see very old features. And as your fist goes to try to connect, there is a shimmering silver-white light as all of the canaries begin to swirl into a circle form. And they all glow with this golden, burning light. And your punch deflected, and you were sent back, basically crashing into the ice over here. Sandstorm, you suddenly see a couple flashes of light from where the dragon's mouth is as you're slowly making your way around, and then you suddenly see Ikram appearing, crashed into, like Dragon Ball Z style, crashed into the ice wall.
What state am I in again? I forget. Like, am I fucked?
You're conscious, I think.
You have 10 HP.
I'm good. Well, I'm just like, fuck, this guy just hit Ikram, and I fucking have to... I throw my dagger at him.
You can't see him.
Ah. I'm just like, what the fuck then?
Ikram's losing a fight.
And then
gonna
can I
run-
just do like, while we're on the
run
Dragon
over.
Ball Z theme, can I just like smash out of the ice in that like
Shit.
furious pose and then lunge at him again? Is that possible? Pulling out the crippler.
As
Who's throwing
As
it
you
around?
try to pull yourself out of the ice, the man is basically floating over, hovering over the dragon's body, over your friend, and over towards you, level. The years have been kind to you, to this form. It's good to see you finally followed the signs. Know that loss.
Signs.
Follow the river of gold to the castle in the sky. And he gestures to the gold beneath. Know that loss can drive those around you and yourself. You opened your soul and your heart and gestures back to Casimir. To protect this one. And the canaries begin to flutter in and around you as he holds out his hand in a welcoming grasp. Now, awaken. And you feel this warmth, this heat, like you're sitting next to a fire. You still have much to learn before you can return to Ymat's followers, grow in power. But one could turn the tide of their ship. Allow your golden fires to glow and be nurtured by those around you. Become the guardian of this world, this plane, these people. The one you were meant to be. And then from his eyes, silver light fills the room. Ikram, as you pull yourself out of the ice and then flood and kind of float forward with your wings, the light blinds you and you end up crashing into the ground as you push yourself up from the ice, now slumped to your knees. You stare over at Casimir's unfunctioning body. You can feel warmth emanating from your back as you finally notice these golden spectral wing-like entities that envelop your form and are kind of gesturing towards Casimir. And they have a kind of floating, wispy feel as golden light kind of smokes off from them towards him. As the warmth leaves, yeah?
I was going to say, is there a way I can save him?
As you say that out loud, you feel that warmth move from your back. 7 different points on your back then converge to your hands. This radiant energy, as you pull your hands up, cupping your hands, a spectral golden flame, not entirely of this reality, begins its heat, promising new life. The flame then cascades and melds into your hand, golden fires of life. Ikram,
Yes.
as per your Asimir abilities,
Yep.
you have now been gifted, not with healing hands, but with the healing fires.
Oh, yeah?
As a bonus action, like healing hands, you can use this bonus action to give hit points equal to double your level. That can be used twice a day per long rest. 1 for each hand. Your level times 2 in one hand, your level times 2 in the other hand.
I'm going to glide over to him, sort of like very sort of gently, feeling this power, not even thinking about this Jesus character who's sitting there next to us, and
He's
kneel
gone.
down. Oh, okay. And kneel down beside Casimir, and then put my hands on his chest.
How my ribs.
As you put both your hands on his wrists that you can see, you see both the swirling golden radiant flames erupt from your hands and spread into his body. These non-harmful flames spread across his entire form, outlining completely, and then seep into his skin. Casimir, you feel bones writing, you feel each rib reconnecting, you feel your femur resetting into the hip, you feel your completely broken shin bone stabbing out in multiple places, fixed back together as you use both of your healing fire to cast Greater Restoration once per day.
Ooh.
And I'll send you. I'll write you up a hand up at this. And I'll
Yeah,
send
that
it
would-
out. It's currently in.
We have our own Jesus now.
Yeah. Jezkrim.
I'm just like going, what the fuck is going on with
Would
this
it be
guy?
Christcrum? Christcrum?
Christ.
Crosscrum.
He's got to get crucified for that.
Jism.
Oh yeah, Drew.
So, using that Grey Restoration healing, that's going to expend up the entirety of your healing
Yep.
from Burning Hands to save him.
Just so he's stabilized out and he's. Can I help? I'm going to help him up. We'll try and help him up.
All right, well, make me a strength check to try pull him out. But Casimir, you are at
Not my strong
14.
point.
You're at 14 HP.
Ooh. I have the power.
Say it. Do the voice.
What are we?
It was like an echo. It sounded like someone like it was cool.
Okay. Casimir. The blood and wounds recede and clear. New life has been fixed into you. Though not dead, you are no longer broken. You are no longer crippled.
Thank fuck for that.
Life comes back into your eyes.
I was like,
The
that's
golden flames subside, and you groan uncomfortably as you're kind of dragged out from underneath this dragon.
You can just see
So did you say my angel form
his golden wings.
was dissipating as I was pulling him out?
Your wings are kind of beginning to flicker in and out.
All right. Are you okay, my son?
Ikram. What has happened to you?
I'm not really sure. I was visited by some Jesus character.
Who is this Jesus?
Some bearded old man with ravens
Bearded bald
flying
man.
around him.
I think he gave a wrong description.
It wasn't ravens, it was canaries.
Yeah.
Oh, canaries.
It's secretly Strahd. Like,
Ooh, plot twist.
Oh, you never know.
oh no.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Do you think you can walk?
I don't know. Was Casimir really like conscious to like understand how hurt he was? Like he seemed
Yes.
like he was pretty fucked.
Oh yeah, like
But like, did he actually understand how fucked he was?
he understood how fucked he was.
Okay.
He understood that he had no feeling from his left arm down.
He's just gonna like pat himself down,
So, like,
basically.
Yeah.
It's like, whatever you did, it saved my life. Thank you.
No worries. I'd do it again. Obviously.
I hope so. Not out of the woods yet. We'll technically
gonna
are,
need
but
a
we're
bigger
in we're in
boat.
Last Cabin.
Yeah, we're definitely out there. We've been out of the woods for a while, right?
We're currently in the sky.
Yeah.
Oh
We're
Jesus!
far from the woods.
I was out of it.
Go back.
Yeah. It's like, what? What year is it?
You, as the three of you come together, and the giant stands up, you realize as you begin to look around, the moment passes as Casimir's okay. The giant stands up and just basically groans and pulls out a massive, what looks to be to you guys like a bodyboard sized tile and breaks it. And you see that a little bit of like healing magic disperses from it. And he then drops the tile onto the ground as he gains 3 hit points.
I expect this guy has like over 100 hit points or something.
Yes.
It's like 3 hit points probably doesn't do that much.
No. I forgot to add his wisdom mod, so that's 6. But you still see that Blagofkus is beat up, broken, and even suffering from a bit of frostburn here and there. But kind of like uses his Morning Star limp over towards you all and just say, "You're all right over there."
Is Belvin conscious or is he KO'd?
As you look over to Belvin, you see he's lying kind of face down in frost. His shield's there, and you then see a sort of a flicker of his entire form. Then another flicker. And then his entire being, his form face down in the frost, vanishes slowly, completely. Goes see-through and then vanishes.
What the fuck? Can Casimir go over? Like, am I able to move at this point?
Yeah, you're able to move freely now at this point.
I'll go over to here. Can I cast Detect Magic?
Yeah, make an Arcana check just while you're over here.
Okay. Before I cast it, or?
I'm going to say as part of the spell. You're doing it as a ritual?
I can do it as one of my 2 per days with the cube.
Okay, yeah. So
Or I could use a spell slot.
your choice.
I'll just use the cube's power and just cast it like immediately.
Yeah, all right. So as you like pull your hand back, and the cube just whips over and floats above your hand. As you bring your other hand up and you channel the power, and it kind of sends out a pulse. You feel a very faint aura of powerful illusion magic kind of trickles away into nothing. That kind of has just faded out.
As in...
From where Belvin was.
So Belvin like disappeared on the spot, or he used an illusion to move away?
Disappeared on the spot.
Damn, someone's just clueless of all this shit that's going on. Going, what the fuck is all this?
So I think I know what happened, but would Casimir know what happened? Because Casimir's an illusion wizard, so he's studied like illusion magic. Even if he can't cast it, he would know about a lot about illusions, right?
He'd know. I'm not going to say he'd know full theory of like high level spells. He'd know certain of them, but like he wouldn't know the intricacies of it.
Would he? Yeah, but would he know how to sort of tell like what has happened? Like, would he know like signs of certain magics?
Make an Arcana check.
What's your thoughts on the illusion? Sorry, I think I missed that part.
Me personally, I think it was like a simulacrum. But I don't
Rob
know.
actually,
Kaz would
Rob
know that.
missed it. Belvin actually disappeared.
All right.
All right. So from what you know from a simulacrum spell, as you take a first guess, you know that that spell is basically takes a shit ton of snow. That then once the form is destroyed, the materials and components of the spell then melt down into the snow pile. While there's no snow pile left there is an outline of Belvin's form in the frost.
And
As
he
if
bet
real...
his bloody sister did it.
Yep. That's my suspect.
Just gonna point out on my shirt. Where is it? Angel. Boom.
It was there all along, the sign.
He's just been wearing shirts that's been hinting at it the whole time.
Whole time. If you go back to the first episode, it's like it says it. It's like
He's been wearing that one shirt for over 6 months. It's like, guys, come on.
Hurry up, guys. Anyway, back to Melbourne.
So it's not like a simulacrum. It's
No.
like he's been teleported away, but with
It was
illusion
like-
magic.
It was like you don't think it was teleportation at all. You think that's something, a powerful illusion, faded out and expired.
That's why it was so shit.
Oh.
It all makes sense now.
All makes sense.
But I know it had to have been really powerful because it actually took like hits.
Yeah, it did take the same amount of hit points,
It
didn't it?
didn't like nothing
Yeah,
just like phased through it.
It took nothing phased through it. Actually took hits. Actually, was able to deal damage.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Wait,
Like
does
a
that mean that like
Naruto.
remember how he was delayed when he came through
Yeah.
the portal? Oh, that's sus, motherfucker.
Well, now whispering together, they're like, "Oh, let's make an illusion. How we'll trick him. We'll kill you, dragon, bitch." Sorry.
Your sister, mate.
Wow.
That was Robbie talking, not Sandstorm.
I'm talking about Sandstorm.
No, that wasn't
Sanson would have no idea what was going on.
That wasn't Sandstorm.
Sandstorm don't know magic.
Sandstorm's just doing
But
what
yeah.
he can do best.
Licking his wounds.
So yeah,
What he thinks is
Like-
best.
we
Wouldn't he be looking off into the
can-
distance?
We can connect the dots, right, Kyle? The
Oh,
only
yeah, I'm looking at-
time,
thank
the
you
only
for
time that
reminding me.
Belvin was away from us was when he was with Talus for a few minutes.
And you know that he can't cast magic like that.
Yeah,
But we don't know about
but we
her.
know Talus can cast powerful magic because she did like the Hero's Feast and Death Ward on us.
Like you can summarize that much.
Well,
Well, now I feel less bad about killing a dragon.
yeah, same. How's the giant doing?
Busted up. Real bad. He's bleeding heavily. He's got some gnarly frost still hanging off his skin and like
Yeah, good.
burns,
Deserves it.
like frozen burns. As he,
Maybe if he learned to fight, he would have been alright, eh?
yeah, true. She could actually roll better. As the giant looks down at you all and says, the dragon would have called to attention at least some of the followers. That scream. I should take you. Should get a move on.
Well, I don't know about you, but we're all in pretty bad shape. And one of our members has even just disappeared. Are you able to teleport us back to the original location so we may rest for a bit?
Oh, I think we could skip the stairs and go straight to the steering tower. A lot more safer. And we can prepare the castle.
Prepare it for what?
Oh.
Ooh.
Rob, make a perception check. Ikram, make a perception check. You can hear the sounds echoing through ice from the northwestern corner of the cavern. Just and sound
Sorry,
of
what was it I could hear?
the
Footsteps.
sound of footsteps,
Oh,
and
footsteps.
boots kind of crunching through the ice, running, and you can also hear the breaking into a full run of padded paws and claws, thudding and slashing against the ice. 2 sets, large, well, not large, but quite big animals.
How far away?
You think they might be near on the other side of the cavern by now. As you see coming down from a twisting, turning, or you kind of see from the other side, you can hear voices going, Lord Glazhael! Glazhael! You just see the barest faint outlines of 3 humanoid creatures with 2 4-legged creatures carrying one of them carrying a lantern.
Can you make it so we can see the light on the map? I'm assuming it's these guys, but I
Yeah.
can barely see them.
Doing that now.
Ah, sorry.
Sorry, my net went really bad then. I missed all that.
All good.
This giant has a light source, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
I was gonna say.
So, sorry, what was coming for us?
You see coming down from the steps. I gotta fix that up. You hear coming down from a cavern. Footfalls, creatures running. These four-legged creatures running. As you then look over towards it, you see a lantern coming down a cavern tunnel from the ice wall over on the north-hand side. You see 3 humanoid figures. Oh, thank you for the host. That was incredible. Thank you. Oh, legend.
We've got company.
We got company. Let's throw some dragons up. Awesome. Excellent. Thank you for the host, Raph, man. Thank you for that.
At a glance, Brad, our Twitch names look really similar.
Yeah, they look almost the same, eh?
Fuck. But I type first, so you have to change your color.
That's your problem. And yeah, so you see their clothing very similar to dragon cultists that you've seen. The kind of mask with a flared horn effigies sticking out from it. And these growling beasts running besides them.
Can I tell if they're friendly or like, or whether they're coming to kill us?
They're not going to be friendly to us.
Yeah, but they might be friendly to the giant.
Make an intelligence check.
This is not my strong point. It could be though.
Maybe it is just on
Alright.
point. Jesus has many gifts.
So you see, as another 2 lanterns come billowing out, being held by these black coated and robed cultists wielding scimitars. They're calling out, and they can see the massive light and the slumped over dragon they yell out, Lord Glazhael! Lord Glazhael! They're kind of calling out in a panic. You can pretty surmise that they're dead, pretty much like godlike creature that they worship being dead, with the giant standing next to them.
I think we could probably
About it.
intimidate these guys.
I think we are in bad shape and we should fall back.
Yeah, but they don't need to know that.
That's probably obvious.
As everyone looks over at this point, you see another 5 trailing in from behind them.
Ah, fuck. Okay, maybe we should bow.
Let's move quick. before it goes on. I've got an idea that might slow him down.
Thunderstorm's just staring off in the distance. At the worst possible time.
If only a tank
What's
didn't
your
get
idea,
kidnapped.
Casimir?
All right. So, I'm assuming Blagathus, wanted us to go this way, right, Carl? Like back down the tunnel we came out of?
Like to
Is that-
teleport out, or
He said something about taking the stairs to the steering chamber or something?
he said we could skip the stairs and go
Ah.
straight to the steering chamber.
Oh, okay. Like, as in he can teleport us?
Yeah.
Alright, well,
So he
would
looks
be a
over as
great
well.
time.
And he looks over and sees them all, and then puts his hand out towards you all and says, "We can find your friend later, quick." And you see, a whole bunch of them begin to spread out, and basically they take They take a running leap as their cloaks fill up with air, sending them flying up, probably about 30 feet up in the air as all of them begin to fly out up in a falling arc. The two drakes running forward towards you in a sprint.
It's like, is this teleport gonna take all day?
No, I'm waiting for you to grab.
Oh, well, we go and grab him. Well, I go and grab him. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab him.
All right, so you grab on his hand, and with that, he clutches the.
Hey,
the,
I
talisman.
didn't grab.
Oh,
I was hissing.
As,
Didn't
as,
you
I,
hear the
as,
hiss?
I, as I walk past,
no.
as I walk past Sandstorm, I grab him and reef him over.
All right, as long as you're touching Sandstorm, that's right. He clutches his tongue,
We're doing like a big link.
and in a white light,
You can't control me.
You're not my real dad.
Yeah.
I'd like everyone to make a Constitution saving throw,
Oh.
Oh.
except for Belvin.
Huh. Yeah. Oh no.
That just went downhill real quick.
Is it like if you
Yeah.
fail, you don't get teleported? Or is it not that bad?
All right, so Sandstorm. After you are bamfed in to what seems to be this room, the world is kind of spinning, and you hurl heavily. Just
All over
hepatitis.
Ikram. All on Ikram.
Because
That's what he gets for grabbing me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Wow.
Makes sense. You had my best interest at heart, but so you're right there,
It was like,
I pull out the crippler and bop him on the head with it.
and I die. I die instantly because I have no health.
Motherfucker.
the end.
Dead. Roll for attack. No, don't.
Casimir's gonna gag a bit at the vomit and then use prestidigitation to get rid of it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
And then my Ikram's
That's-
cleaner than he was before.
Stinks and there's like fur balls in it.
Like, wait a minute. It's like and all of a sudden all his clothes turn white. All Ikram's clothes turn white. It's like, what the hell?
It's like, what the fuck? I haven't washed his clothes in 10 years.
Like, can you throw up again? They're too dirty. I mean, they're too clean, I meant to say, not too dirty.
That'd be gross though, cat vomit. It'd be heaps of hair and stuff in
Oh
it.
yeah, it is. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Have you not seen it? It's,
Yeah,
oh,
well, I
it's
haven't-
horrible.
But what do
the cat,
I
but I've
eat?
seen
Like,
it.
what do tabaxis eat though? Like,
Their own hair?
I've been eating rations for last time.
Well, yeah, but you also lick yourself clean.
Tabaxi recycle.
Yeah.
Hair.
Ugh.
Now Ikram has it.
Ugh.
All right.
Enjoy
Not
So,
anymore, mate.
Yeah, you're right.
as you all kind of panic and then gather yourselves after Sandstorm has just vomited cat hair and rations everywhere that have been being digested from this morning, basically spewing back up his hero's face of a cupcake.
It's still a solid cupcake.
Still a solid cupcake.
Ew.
Very much so.
That reminds
So
me.
what
Doesn't
you
chew his food.
Now I have a cupcake in the
No.
fridge.
So, as you gather your bearings, you see in this room, in this high chamber, the walls and ceilings, which just gleam and glitter. You see the blue beam of energy from the long tower below. You see the same sort of gem at the floor of this room. As blue light softly disperses into the air from the central DS, as it's like lifted up gold ringed plate with a gem in the middle.
So we're actually physically next to the gem, you're saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
we're,
you guys are,
on the actual level of it.
Yep.
and it looks so flat that you could walk on it. But it kind of just sends light billowing out. You see the giant stand next to this table, glowing moonstones, like thumb-sized emeralds, shining silvery mithril wands sticking out of these tables as well, and strange spheres covered in turquoise and gold, as well as a dozen copper levers and golden spheres embroidered into the walls. And after he touches the thumb-sized emerald, after a moment, the walls themselves seem to disappear, providing a perfect aerial view in all directions, as if there was no castle, no cloud stuff around.
That's pretty sick.
You see the table and glowing mirror up on the wall, kind of shining to existence with a dozen glowing white runes winking into existence that drift around like snowflakes. He touches one.
Music is awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Mysterious.
Sorry. Yeah.
He touches one, and a howling wind begins to pass by. And he looks at you all and says, my warrior should know something is up as the alarm is now on. You can rest in here. It's safe. As he touches another snowflake rune, you see there's like a shimmering light, about 30-foot tall, 10-foot wide arch behind you. That shimmering white light then disappears. When you're ready to go back outside. I will unlock the door.
What are you gonna go do?
I'm gonna prepare the castle. I can't fight like this. I'm gonna continue to fly it north. If they break in, if anyone tries to get in, or if you fail, I can see. And I'll crash this floating iceberg into the mountains. Don't fail.
That doesn't sound
He then
like
presses.
a good plan for us.
Well, that throws our idea right out the window, doesn't it?
Well,
He then presses another.
What are we gonna do without Belvin anyway?
He then presses another snowflake, and you see around you as well, kind of swirling at your feet, a veil of fog begins to materialize around you, and what you can see is the clouds out and around you, probably about 1,000 feet away.
So like
You feel better.
The entire castle's surrounded in fog now, is it?
Yeah, you begin to believe that on the outskirts of the castle walls, fog is beginning to swirl around it.
Oh, so only like on the very outside of the castle. So
Very
like,
outside the
so people
castle, and
outside
like
can't see
within the
into the
castle grounds.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Like you won't be able to see more than 100 feet.
Yeah, okay. Cool. Damn, I really want to steal this castle. I don't say that in character.
We're in the control room, aren't we?
Yeah. You also see that the gem,
Interesting.
the gold DS with the gem in it, the flat gem. You see him look down towards it and kneel down next to it and says, Escalada, I'm sorry if it happens. I'm sorry for our son. Sorry what I did. But if it comes to it, know that I don't do it out of spite. I do it for the better of the world. I love you. He then looks at you all and, when you're ready, the castle will be enveloped by a storm. Rumbling clouds and lightning. Strike. Be prepared. Take a minute for the clouds to activate. But a storm will rage. A gift from King Hecatan.
Seems to be quite a powerful castle. If we get through this alive, I'll have to ask you to show me a bit more, if that's alright.
Of course. We could exchange notes. That'd be nice.
That would be lovely.
Take your rest. I'll take mine. I'll take us back to the mountains. And he goes and stares into the mirror. It's kind of floating. As you guys are kind of like standing now on fog. Looking down, you see the countryside and mountain ranges off to the north of you as the world slowly turns beneath you through the little fog that's at your feet.
Will your forces be able to handle the cult now that they're on alert? How long will we have?
Most with the fog have deactivated their attunement to the alarm. You might have an hour, maybe less. But now that they know the dragon's dead, they will not hesitate to spill blood. They're fanatics, and they'll kill who they want to get their revenge.
Well then, we best rest up while we can.
All right. And so you guys have a short rest. You can spend some hit dice, drink some potions.
So we're just gonna have a short rest, did you say?
Yep.
So hit dice.
So you guys have 7 hit dice you can spend. You can re-roll 1. You can re-roll once.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Alright. You guys
What
do
about
yours.
fours?
So you guys can spend as much hit dice as you want.
But you only have your level's worth of hit dice.
Yeah.
Wait, what? So you can.
At level 7 you have 7 hit dice.
Oh, so we roll 7 times.
You can.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But you only get half of them back on a long rest. Reroll that bitch.
So I'll just use how many? So we get 7. So I'm just gonna use 4 then. Fucking gotta do math now. Damn it!
You can do it in roll 20 if you need to.
Not my strong point. 22. Yeah.
Who's got the meat?
Oh, I'm almost fully healed.
There you go.
There you go. Are you done, Rob? I just didn't want to clog up the chat with all my hit dice as well.
That's all right. Do we get any spell slots back or anything?
No.
Well,
unless
that's just rude.
unless you have a feat or ability that'll allow you.
I
to.
do because I'm a wizard.
I have 2 feet.
I get some back. You get some
Fucked
features
up
back.
mine. Mine says NAN,
Nan
and now it's kind of like I don't
Nah.
remember what I was up to. Do
Nan made us some cookies.
you remember what I was up to originally?
You were at 10,
It was a 10, okay.
so you had 10 HP.
Oh yeah, you can't add them on your character sheet, I don't think. Or maybe. You
No,
can.
I think I accidentally put a dot. I was just
Ah.
misclicked,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then I didn't know what to do with that. It's still there. Oh, it's moving. Stop it. Stop! No, I have to
Sorry.
wait for you now.
No,
You're
no.
tearing us apart.
Now you go. You do all your clicks, and then I can scroll up.
That's 4. Oh, nice.
Nice rolls, dude. Okay, I'm going up now.
25, 34.
No touchy.
Don't forget, you guys also gain an extra 10 HP from Talus. So,
So we still have the hero's feature.
Oh.
yeah.
Sorry, I just realized I got a spell called Periart of Wound Closure.
That's an item.
Yeah, you do.
Is it an item?
So when you drop to 0, you instantly stabilize.
Yeah, but also when I roll hit dice,
Oh, wait.
double the number of health it restores.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
So can I just say, if I just say I'm at full health, is that cool with you?
Yeah, because you're like doubling all
You're
that
so
roll. You
close
said
to
you're
full
really
health already now.
Yeah, I'm literally 2 health away from it.
Yeah, you definitely do.
Does he get like a hit dice back or something?
I'm going to say you get 2 hit dice back.
Oh, generous.
No, I only spent 4 hit dice, so
Oh, okay, yeah,
Well,
so you
if
can have
it's
one.
doubled, if it's doubled, then
Yeah,
I guess.
so 14.
all right. Fucking
No, Joel,
engineers.
it's just math. It's just math.
14.
I'll just use 3. It's
Yeah.
fine.
That's all good.
I also didn't notice that I had healing hands originally.
As per the Asimir trait, or
Yeah.
well, to be fair, I've been wondering the whole campaign why you hadn't used that.
I only just read it because you're like, it's like healing hands. And I looked over and I'm like, oh my God, I've got healing hands.
Yeah. You also, I'm going to say, you also still have you still have a charge of your wings. So for 1 minute, you can regain your wings.
Go into my radiant damage mode.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sweet.
Bear Crim. Flying Bear
Angel
Crim.
Bear Crim.
And at the end of an hour passes, all of you.
Out of curiosity, with a short rest, do we sleep generally, or do we just kind of just chill out? Put on some Netflix.
It's chill out,
Just sort of
Netflix.
chill,
It's just one episode of an anime.
Yeah, sweet.
I've just got the minor illusion going. That's our TV.
Yeah, pretty much. As you are all just chilling out, watching the clouds and the world pass beneath you as you stitch up some wounds. Just take a break and just look between each of you and just watch the giant work in maneuvering the castle. It's now picked up some great pace. It's now just close to a mountain range. Just about to pass back over, you believe, heading north, Ikram. At that time, you hear, well, Elvin, as you raise your sword up in the air to deliver the fatal strike, all 4 of you hear from within the castle.
Why is Brad grinning?
He's about to betray.
I don't like this. He's about to get shafted.
And then you hear another.
They're dragons, aren't they?
Sounds like a dragon.
Yes. Same draconic roar that let loose before. As you all hear in your heads, Belvin, you are stopped at that moment as you hear and you look around. The 3 of you within the clouds look around as well. All 4 of you can hear in your head. Hello, boys. I can't imagine what 9 hell stupidity led you to believe that killing Glazhael will be in any way beneficial to you at all. To your cause. No one harms what is mine. Gets away with it.
Out.
Cross me again and I'll kill every single one of you where you stand and your families. Everything. What you've done will never be forgiven. Talus's voice, sharp with pain. I I will never have another love taken away from me again. Not Glazhael. Not Mondath. Not anyone. And then the voice dissipates. And with that, we're going to
She's
take our
crazy
break.
for sure.
Crazy lady.
See, look what you guys have done.
Where the fuck are you,
She,
mate?
she done it to herself.
Fucking kidnapped you.
Yeah.
Part of the cult for 8 years. I'm pretty sure she's the evil one.
Yeah, the whole time
Owns an evil dragon.
And something
you're
else, doesn't she?
You're
'Cause didn't she
hazed by
say-
family.
Who
She said
else
there was another
owns
one.
an evil dragon?
The group. Mate, we're
Us.
raising it to be
Did-
good.
Guess
We're not
guess-
part of the cult.
no.
Who says?
Yeah.
Who says it can't be good if Talus could have been reformed?
I'm pretty sure
No,
I'm gonna kill
she's
your
gone.
family isn't something someone good would say.
Yeah.
Especially when she's
Exactly.
your family.
We don't mess with towns.
Yeah, it's true. It's a bit contradicting. Gonna kill your family. Then she's just
So
like,
welcome.
It's like,
ah.
I'm
That's
a
the
really
thing,
good
it's-
person, but I'm gonna fucking murder your family. It's like, you're kind of sending mixed messages here.
Well,
hey?
you did. You did
You have to kill yourself.
Well, at first she did sounded like hey, kind of sounded approachable, but now
Bruh.
you killed a dragon.
Let's take a step back.
What she's worked so hard for her entire
So hard to
life.
kill out. She did so hard to kill all her mum. That's what she did. She's a part of that. She's a part of killing her own mother.
But
Let's
not,
take a step
So
back.
you're evil.
We meet her in the for the first time in 8 years, and she kidnaps Belvin.
You don't know that yet.
hey,
Yeah, we
hey,
can put two and two together.
you
Alright.
you guys need to just check a chill
You guys
And
need to
we'll
take a
have to-
chill.
because
Come on,
you guys
two-
don't know the whole story.
1.5 of my
Wait.
sandstorms. One half of his family's being dead by dragons.
Probod. Belvin is evil.
You're kicked out of the group.
It's Curse of Strahd all over
I
again.
was gonna say it did kind
Oh,
of
no.
feel like that moment in Curse of Strahd when my character did actually.
When Darthus flew off.
Darthus. Remember he cracked in ice and then he disappeared.
Ah, yeah.
Oh no! Get out. See you later.
I was just like,
I'm out of here.
that feels like that.
Now, for you to find out the full story about what happened to Belvin's disappearance, tomorrow
Bring
night.
Teddy back now.
Yeah, bring back Teddy. Just hold on for a second first. Hold on for a second first as we.
Bringing back Teddy.
Teddy's
It only
back.
took me a
Hold,
second.
hold,
one-
hold on.
he's
hold on for
defeated
Teddy for a
Strahd
second.
before.
Hold,
Wait,
hold
wait.
on to Teddy for a second. As we tomorrow night we will be premiering the story for what happened to Belvin. Tomorrow night, 8 p.m. You can find episode 33.5, The Brothers Stand. Here on Dragons and Cats. A little bit of bonus content for you all.
What time? Sorry.
8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard.
I might be able to watch it then.
Australian Eastern Daylight Time. But you can also check it out at that time, the exact same time. You can check it out on YouTube, so you can watch whenever you want.
Ah, thank you.
Perfect.
Not a problem.
I'll eventually watch it.
Yeah, exactly. And until then, this is our break time. So come on, make yourself a
I'll
cup
go
of tea.
get myself a tea.
Lean on close, and just really get in close. If I may quote the boat that rocked. This is Rock
Engines.
FM. This is Engines.
Alright, guys. Now we can plot our revenge against Talus, the betrayer. It's like, oh, I know you want her to be good, but she's really sending mixed messages to us right now.
Yeah, we're just role playing what our characters
Well-
would do.
She wanted to be good. She wanted that redemption arc, but then you killed a dragon. So
Bruh. She's
Well,
not
that kind of just came in front of us though.
she's like a
We wanted to
cult
kill
leader.
Resume.
She's a cult leader.
She's defending Resume. That's
She
the
was,
problem.
she was friends with Mondath, who burned our fucking village.
Yeah.
Like, her best friend was the one that murdered most of our village. So it's like,
And, has connections to the person who killed her own mother, for God's sake. I'm pretty sure she could have stopped that. She would have had intel of that.
She doesn't know that.
How will she not know that? She has her own dragon in the place where Rezimir is. Defending Rezimir. That her dragon's defending Rezimir, and we had to stop the dragon from defending Rezimir to kill the Rezimir. That is our goal. That is our quest. I hate dragons.
Yeah.
Like, my character, I can't control my character any further. I have to go on this line, okay?
He's
You're
going
making it hard to
insane.
not be in my character.
I'm pretty good like that.
And it's like, I'm going insane, and Sandstorm's going insane. He's trying to be calm, but there's so much dragon hate going on.
Yeah.
1.5 of his family has died from
Because
a
literally,
dragon.
like, your actual biological family
Family died.
murdered by dragons. Half your adopted family murdered by dragons.
Yes.
Um,
All my friends and family, like all my friends in the towns, are all dead. All the houses are burnt. They're all dead.
all
I'm
by
sorry,
the,
I had
all by
my
the
character.
cult. Yeah.
Oh,
then you see your adopted sister. Oh, by the way, I'm one of the leaders of the cult.
Fucking hell. So I hope everyone can understand. That's how Sandstorm feels a certain way. So, it's just roleplay, guys. Just roleplay. Just everything comes to events unfold and things lead to certain ways.
Dragons die accidentally.
Like if we had the choice of going straight to Rezmir, we would have had that. We would have definitely taken that, 100%. But this dragon got in the way.
Yep. Carl's just like, fuck you guys for destroying my story.
Well, he could easily just say no. He doesn't get angry because we wanted to fight Rezmir. We say we'll go to Rezmir, go to Rezmir. So actually, not our fault at all. We're like, can we go to Rezmir? And somehow we had to go through this dragon somehow. So we tried.
Yeah. Like
We tried
the
our
dragon.
hearts out.
It's not our fault that we murdered the dragon, alright? It was self-defense.
Yeah.
And technically, the giant attacked it first, and then it attacked us. So
Yeah, it was
as
a three-way
we were
tie.
We were a third party. We were just defending ourselves, so we're innocent. That'll hold up in
And we
court.
thought,
You can quote me on
oh, and at the end, we're like, oh, you survived, so let's be friends now.
that. Yeah. Look, it's all
That's
just
how
a
it
big misunderstanding.
I'm gonna get a coffee. But if the word Stride comes back out, Theodore Silvertongue is coming back. He's the one I know. He's already defeated him before, so he defeat him again.
Isn't he dead now as well? Or a zombie?
No. Theodore's good. He has like
No, he was
money
a
from
ghoul.
his.
That's right.
pop shows.
He became a ghoul.
He's all good. He's not as bad as fucking.
No, he's all ghoul.
I'll be back.
Me too.
So, Mr. Asimir, how do you feel now being able to cast your spells? Cast your handy-dandy spells, Mr. Probod. Who actually can't hear me for some reason. Hello?
I can hear you. Yeah, sorry. My nest just been fixed.
Ah. Dragons die accidentally, yes. But yeah. How'd you enjoy
Sorry, what did you say about me?
How'd you enjoy that scene?
Oh, it was a little bit. It was hectic, but it was a little bit awkward because you kind of rolled on that 20. So I was like, well,
I
Oh, they're
was
gone,
kind of like your wings and everything to help him be alive and stuff, but he's crippled.
Can you hear me still?
Yes. Yes, we can. Can still hear you, buddy. Gone quiet on us now, but no, we've lost him. We fully lost him. Oh, there you are. You're back. Ikram, we've lost Rob.
Yeah.
We lost you for a second there. You went full robot.
Yeah, I don't know. This TPG apparently looking at it.
Ah, cool.
Who are you guys with?
TPG,
TPG.
really good.
I signed up in my new house to Internode, so hopefully
Yeah,
that's a bit
Internode.
stabler. I've heard there are a lot more on the stable, so no one's near me.
Internet's good. I can hear. Oh, now he's a robot.
But now he's frozen.
Yeah, now he's
Ah,
that one. Oh yeah, I feel good. But what a snap! If only it wasn't so pixelated.
guess what? Got my hero's
What?
feast.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Here we go.
Hey, Rob's back.
I got my tea.
Nice.
Everyone's
What's it say?
webcams are frozen.
What's it say? I think you're perfect.
Yeah.
I think you're
Perfect.
Perfect.
I think you're perfect.
Yeah, see, I can't do that, so...
Yeah, that's okay.
I can't do that either.
Welcome to Radio Rock. I am
can't-
looking
can't
up
roll
your
my
skirt.
Rs.
Perfect. Quote the boat that rocked.
That's a good movie, that one.
Really good movie. And now we can be just like them. You're listening to Radio Rock as the bell tolls the end of the day. You're going to sit back and relax these cute rock tunes as we're going to party all night long. Rolling dice. Feeling nice. Not rhyming anymore because we can't. I'm not that kind of bard.
Then say a haiku.
Oh my God, do you even know how to flow, yo? I don't know. No fucking clue, man.
I don't get high.
I don't think that was a haiku.
No, that wasn't haiku.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, with coffee time with Robbie. Here we have my coffee. Watch me stir it. One stir, two stir, three.
I think you're counting a bit slow there.
Yeah, I feel like you're doing way more than
Yeah, that's like 6, buddy.
Man,
It's
you're
the
up to like
frame rates.
14.
It's the frame
the
rates,
frame
guys. And the frame rates. Yes. Can you hear actually a stirring?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh no. I'm dropping crumbs everywhere.
Oh no.
Pick up
Did you guys
your
actually
crumbs.
make coffee and tea?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need a coffee or I'll fall asleep.
Mate, I baked this muffin right then.
Nice, you baked it and everything. That's pretty
Yep.
good, dude.
Put it in for dinner. Beautiful.
How to cook
I'm
a
calm
muffin
now.
in one easy step. Put it in the microwave.
I realized that was like the most passionate I've got about D&D for 12 months. I'm sorry, I'm back.
So
I'm relaxed now. But Sandstorm came inside me. I felt like I was Sandstorm for a second, but now I released it. It's released.
Choice of
Breathe in.
words.
Yeah, very choice of words.
Sorry, his soul is with me. Is that better?
Sandstorm and I are one.
Yeah. I've released the character, and now I am myself, and I am going to roleplay as Sandstorm, not be here. I felt his feelings for a second. It's too much for me to bear.
So what were those feelings again? Wait, what was it about?
Rage.
I
hate,
see what
revenge.
you're trying to do. I was thinking, no, just relax. We got coffee. We're good. We got some jazz.
Wouldn't you want a tea to relax?
Yeah, this is actually keeping me up, to be honest. But this is so I can last till like sometimes after 12 o'clock.
Last all night
One time it was 12:30. I'm glad I had that coffee though.
Night long,
Rob drop.
night long. Rob drop.
Everyone has to have a shot when Rob drops out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Okay.
good.
I'm not kidding. I had this, me and my mate were in uni class, like in class for uni, and we started joking because this lecturer was saying so much. It was a shot every time he said and I started tallying how many times he said I stopped counting at 156.
Jesus.
How long
Yeah,
was,
and that
how
was
long was
with-
the lecture?
So were you
2
like,
hours.
absolutely smashed?
Yeah, we got to the point where we're like, okay, maybe we should just shot every 5.
Were you drinking at the lecture, or you were like watching it on the internet?
No, we'll like at the lecture, but we'll like planning this, being like just on the very last day, be like, yeah, you know what?
Oh
fuck it,
my
let's-
God.
And then we'll just look at each other and go, yeah, we might do that later.
I don't want to die.
Let me tell you, this light was quite bright.
Rob's
Oh,
dead.
he's back.
Welcome back,
Now the cameras are messed up again, Robert. Fuck you.
Yeah.
There we go. Not like
Hello.
oversaturated anymore.
I was right.
I'll give you some bark, mate. Make you
Nothing
feel better.
to see here, folks. No editing going on.
What beer were you drinking before, Rob?
I was drinking James. Do you want to have like a little beer session as well? Today I've been drinking
Oh,
James Squire the Chancer. Very nice ale. Nice taste. Strong taste. If you don't into ale, you might not like it, but if you like ales, it's very nice.
What about
You
yourself,
won, Rob.
What are you drinking today, Rob?
well, I don't drink craft beer, so I am drinking. So I live in Queensland, so we're up north. So we drink the Great Northerns.
Everybody drinks Great
Northern.
Yeah, everyone
Drinks great. Everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Everybody.
Everybody.
I don't.
My internet because it's unstable again.
It's all right.
Ooh, don't say that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
The chat has to have shots every time you drop.
let's get back into some Dungeons and Dragons.
Gingins.
That was some sick dope rhyming.
I'm not going to say I try hard. I don't. Tea and cruises. That's a great combination. Great combination. Tea and cruises. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get back into
Same
our
cup or-
game.
Alright.
Same cup. Oh, that'd be horrible.
Just don't mix vodka and coffee. Me and Robbie learnt that the hard way.
I remember that. A Tony Day in the morning. Was that in Tony Day?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we like tried to mix it, and it did not mix. It was so. You made me try it.
That's
It was. To be honest, it was.
I had
good.
vodka and
Like,
tea.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's coffee, and then you drink it, and then it just be hot.
Yeah.
Vodka. It's just
Because
like-
I remember I did that with tea. I was like, oh yeah, you have tea. I have tea. You have coffee, and we tried it, and like that is the worst decision we ever made. Let's just have a beer in the morning at 6 a.m. Fuck it. Hey Richard, welcome.
Hey, Richard.
Welcome.
Hello. Welcome, buddy. Let's throw some dragons up.
Just come back from the break. Hope you enjoy it.
So just to clarify, those dragon rules weren't the dragon alive again, right? It was just Tellus being mad. Don't do this to us, Carl.
Wait, what?
What did you say, Luke?
The dragon rules we heard, they were all like mental, like it was just Talus being like mad.
No, those are real. I've
So
Oh,
we
nice.
killed a dragon,
I-
and it's just like, nah, I'm just gonna revive it.
well, when you are a powerful cleric that can use divine intervention.
Mate, what god are they having a chat with? Probably Tiamat.
Tiamat. Right.
Your
So,
fucking sister, Bradley. Worshipping a fucking evil god.
You mean Belvin, right?
No, you, Brad.
This wouldn't have happened if you guys didn't kill her dragon.
She shouldn't have kidnapped you.
so at the three of you up in the top of the cloud control tower, the giant looks at you all and says, and just looks at you all. Looks over to a snowflake and presses it. The rune glows, and you see the archway glow again. 30 feet tall, about 10 feet wide, and then it dissipates. You see the spiral staircase landing out from above, out from the stairwell that ascends up and down into the tower. He looks at you all. Says, "If that dragon's still going, how? Get to the ogres and tell them to man the ballistas. I'll conjure the storm. I'll need time." And he frantically puts one hand up on a glowing, dark blue kind of rune that's on top of this snowflake that's drifting up in the air, and it kind of sparks with energy and electricity, and then goes and floats over the gem. You see it, the light blue beam that kind of gets sucked into the gem, then glows in dark blue energy as a thunderstorm begins to condense and grow from within the gem and spreading out slowly. You guys have a staircase. You can now walk up.
Belvin siding with the enemy.
Fuck you, Rickram.
We're gonna point the blame at the guy that's not here.
Yeah, put the blame on the guys not here.
When shit hits the fan, Belvin's conveniently disappears.
Wait till you see where I am.
Wait till you
see.
That's so good.
We know where you are. With the enemy.
Right. So, the door opens up before you three. Staircase leading down to your left, staircase leading up to your right. Right goes up to the very top of the tower, and you see your footprints from here before as you descended the tower. You gain your bearings and realize that just below to your left is towards the massive opening of the tower. If you go up right, it will take you up to the very top of the roof.
Does Blagethicus know where Resmi would be?
Do you ask him that?
Yeah.
Through all this confusion, she could be anywhere. Her office. Well, her chambers. It's the small folk-sized room in the middle of the outskirting buildings on the tower. If you go directly out the door, it will be just over the ledge and you'll be able to see the rooftop. Down in the courtyard.
I can bring us down safely from the roof. So should we head up? I asked that to Sandstorm and Ikram.
Yes.
So
All right.
One or two thumbs up. It's very important. Just one? 1.5.
All right.
That's good enough for me.
All right. Move your tokens,
do it.
boys.
So we'll just head
And with-
straight up to the top, I guess.
Yeah. And as you guys leave, he says,
Wait, are these steps the really big fuck off steps that we're gonna have to take
Yeah.
forever to climb?
like, with this,
You
it's
are.
not going to take forever if you guys are climbing up. It's like, it's a lot easier. It's not going to be that hard. It takes you just a little bit longer, but you guys reach up quite
Okay.
well. And as Casimir, you're the last one to leave, Balgophis looks over to you and says, "Do you know the sending spell? Or the message, at least? Get
I
near
do.
the door
I do.
and send one. Good. Go."
To him,
and
I'm assuming to like signal to like attack or something.
Or to just let him know that everything's going well. And the doors...
Have you got my
Is
number?
there, just before we
Slam
leave,
closed.
is there anything you can tell us that might be of use when fighting her? Because what's she got? She's got. I'm just thinking about like what items she has, and if we could like catch her off guard, maybe. Probably not.
I've never engaged her in combat. Her sword. Her sword is very wounding, though, apparently.
And she
Magically feeds off life.
And she has a mask too.
A mask, you say?
Do you not know of it? A black mask.
And he kind of just looks, and then looks over to you and says, "Oh, I hope not. I hope not. Go!" And the doors then close. The rest of you, the other, it's all right. So, Casimir and Casimir's all the way down the stairs. I'm going to say, due to that time, Ikram and Sandstorm are nearly all the way halfway up. Sandstorm's a bit more in front as Ikram has to actually climb up.
Casimir
Yeah.
can fly up, so
Yeah, I was
he
gonna say you
wouldn't
got
have need
wings. You're fine.
And my climbing's the same as my walking.
Yeah. Woo!
Oh
what's,
my
what's
God.
taking so long, Dad?
All right.
The arthritis catching
I
up
don't
with you.
permanently have my wings attached.
He's not that old. I'm pretty sure he's just in his 30s.
Yeah, he is. Old man Ikram.
Yeah, but you didn't have to raise a demon.
Age you did it. Age you.
Adds years.
Adds like
What,
I
30.
feel
40
like I'm
years?
65.
Holy crap. That's a lot of added years.
So Casimir meets on up the rest of the boys as you find the doorway out to the center point of the tower. You see the doors already left open from where you guys came out before. The bodies are still laying there bloody from the ogres.
Question. Do we still have our disguises?
Mostly so. You threw your mask off before as well.
I can handle that. But like, do the other guys have their disguises?
Yeah, they've still got still basically got theirs, but they don't have their masks on at this point, I'm going to say. It's a lot more cash.
Do we know?
You guys could have taken it off as well while you were having your rest.
Do we know?
Oh yeah, I took mine off.
Oh, I'm just wondering if we can use them. If we can blend in still. In the confusion.
Yeah. That's actually really, yeah. I've seen that in many movies before, eh?
Because there's just like chaos going on. Ogres
All-
are fighting cultists.
All they're looking for as well is like
Us.
us in normal form. They're not going to look just stare at every bloody recruit. Am I-
From where you are right now, you see that there's this dark, deep green acidic bolt of energy flying up at an arc that splatters up 20 feet onto the top tower wall that you guys just erupted out on, and kind of singes and bubbles against the icy construction, and then dissipates at a shot directed, shot up at an angle that just seemed to get past the battlements
So it
to
was
strike
just like,
the high tower.
It was just like a random shot at something.
Yeah,
else.
like a magical acid missile.
Wasn't aiming at us though.
No.
That's the important thing.
This is like 25 feet overhead. And it
Yeah.
goes splat on the wall.
Where are we aiming to head?
Alright.
So she said it was down here.
Whoops.
He said it was down here.
Uh-oh. Alright, so how far is it down?
It's a good 140 feet down as you look over the ledge.
Sorry guys. I got things under control. Can we move to the ledge and just sort of have a look over and see what's going on?
Absolutely. You have to kind of climb up between the castle structure as well. It's because it's like basically 5 feet looking over. As you stare down, Belvin, you hear, as you have your sword raised up after just slashing off Resmir's hand, about to deliver the killing blow to Resmir,
What? Oh, this is bullshit. I wanted the hell.
These blue scaled creatures enclosing in on you. Over to the right-hand side, you all see these swarms of cultists coming out of the barracks, kind of jumping and gliding and flying over at the same time. The fog begins to swirl and encapsulate all around. And at that moment, Belvin, you hear Talus's voice and you hear the dragon, and both you and Resmir in pain, holding her severed, cut-off hand as her greatsword lays over in the snow to your side.
How far away are they from us?
Uh,
We haven't seen them yet.
No, you see them now. They're probably about 90 feet or 100 feet out away from you, and then down, all the way down the massive giant tower. You then hear the growl of the dragon again. As fluttering out from the left side of the castle.
Fluttering.
Like a butterfly.
A fluttering dragon.
As its wings beat heavily, raising it up as it comes to a battlement where there are two ogres manning a ballista that has begin to turn slowly and just in the wrong direction. The dragon rears its head up, beating its heavy wings down, and then just lets loose a torrent of frost down on these poor, defenseless ogres. Where's the spray?
Where is this? Can you move it, Cole?
Yeah.
Oh, and just zoom in and zoom out all the time? Oh, shit.
So as the dragon breathes out. Now, let's see. What did the dragon need to do? Sorry, I already forgot the dragon's cold breath and how much damage it does.
It was a lot.
So judging from what we can see, is Belvin going to be fine, or is Belvin going to have a bad time in about 10 seconds?
We'll
That last
find.
part.
Can we even tell if it's Belvin? Because last time it was an illusion.
True.
From down here, alright, so you see that the ballista, the ogres, and the entire top section of that is all covered in frost and ice, as the now have two new ice ornaments. A very elegant display of frost as the dragon breathes down on it. That was wrong. And then the
Explode
dragon
on itself.
Yeah.
The dragon then seems to kind of bank down around the tower. You see Belvin definitely bloodied, bruised, currently engaged in a fight. I'd like everyone to roll initiative.
Ooh.
As
Yeah,
we
which
hit
dragon?
round 2.
Do we know which dragon this is?
Make a
I
perception
forgot to
check.
fucking click on my bloody character.
You did.
I did just then, but the turn order didn't come up.
Can we... Before the initiative, can we have a round of movement?
Absolutely. Everyone, you guys up top can definitely have a round of movement.
Alright.
And after
Round
that,
of movement.
then it comes into Belvin holding up his sword as we will pick up Belvin's action from afterwards.
Alright.
I am super. Sandstorm is like, what the fuck has happened in the last hour? My uncle has fucking gone to Jesus. Casimir was fucking dead. He's revived. Now I've teleported here, and then Belvin disappeared, and now he's here. I don't know what's going on. So with all that intel, it's just like, what do we do here? So I look at Casimir and Ikram and go, so what the fuck do we do?
Well, Casimir is now focused on Resmir.
But how did he get here, and what? It's really confusing.
Yeah, who had Belvin?
Like, why wouldn't he tell us what's going on if he doesn't? If he knew what was going on, he surely would have told us, because that is like the first thing you do is tell your group you've known for years what is going on, so we can
your literal
plan
family.
with you. Yeah, it's like he's been corrupted or something. Because like, why would he not tell us?
Yeah.
It's really confusing.
My character's not up on the turn order.
Hold 1 second, please. And by this time as this time as well, rain begins to pour as the clouds over top turn dark,
Oh no.
Oh yeah, the thunderclouds.
and the cracking of lightning strikes over top.
Thunderstruck!
Sorry. It's an AC/DC song.
So
People at home.
Non-Australians might not get the reference. So yeah, Casimir's definitely suspicious about Belvin, but Rezmir is taking priority over that right now. And
Richard's got my back.
he's gonna say to Sandstorm, "I want her alive, Sandstorm. She will suffer for everything she's done to us."
We'll kill her too.
I don't want to kill her.
What do you want to do?
We'll see.
So everyone's saying we'll see. Like, come on, a Sandstorm. He has to know what's going on. Everyone's just been secretive,
All
and that's
Casimir
why
wants to do right now,
can't make a correct decision.
Casimir wants to take her alive, so he can.
But why can't you just tell
inflict some of the
Sandstorm?
pain.
You've known Sandstorm
Because
for how many years
we're-
now? Tell him.
We're like in a time constraint. That's why.
Sandstorm,
No,
I would like Sandstorm, I'd like you to make a perception check as you look
Sandstorm's
around.
gonna, like, it's gonna be hard to stop him from killing it. I'm just telling you right now.
All right.
Are killing her or the dragon?
Killing are you talking about who are you talking about? Resume?
Resume.
Yeah. Because you know we've already been through the
responsible for
resume.
everything.
I know that's the thing. It's just like you're gonna have to give me a bloody good reason not to finish it right now when we can. I don't want to give her another chance. So that's why you have to say something.
Well, what would you prefer? Giving her a swift,
But remember last
relatively
time,
painless death, or making her suffer for what she's done?
painless. No. Remember last time though, she just got away. I don't know if I want to make the same mistake to give her another chance.
Mate.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Well, if we get the
What was I doing?
opportunity,
Perception.
if we get the
Make perception.
opportunity,
Yeah. It's just gonna be very difficult because
yeah.
it's difficult.
And
You see, as the dragon flies around the other side of the castle as you hear it roar. It basically flies over the top, or is about to fly over the top of what you can see is a loaded ballista, unmanned, with a lever latched in the firing position. This massive spear arrow just over off to the side. It looks like it would make one hell of a bow.
Ikram.
I am the bow wielder.
All right.
Like I said, so yeah. Sorry.
Sorry, which
Can we do
which
the movement?
thingy is it? I can't pronounce the word.
Ballista.
Ballista.
Yeah.
This
that
one over here. I'm just going to move the stream real quick.
Oh yeah,
Those guys don't exist.
just a
They've
casual.
been deleted.
Yeah, I can't even
Yeah.
see the text is that long, that tiny.
Oh, you got little thunder noises. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Oh yeah.
I just scrolled over a bunch of dudes. A lot of guys actually.
Oh yes. You also see a whole fleet of these winged cloaked cultists running across the open plains of the courtyard through the snow, jumping and flying. Your actions, please, gentlemen,
All right.
before we get into combat.
Casimir will just say, "Follow me," and jump off the edge, not flying, and just click his fingers and cast Featherfall on
How
the
often
three
can
of
you
us.
do that? Like, can you do all of this?
That's a yeah.
Oh, sweet.
And like, so he's not flapping his wings, and he's just like slowly gliding down.
And we know about this, so we trust you.
I do the Assassin's Creed fall.
It's like, except you're like you slow down. He's just like.
Casimir just falls forward. His wings kind of like are tucked in behind him, but like kind of shoot up and flutter. Like the feathers just are ruffled. Ikram just leans forward, Pocahontas pose, and jumps off, and Sandstorm just jumps as well.
Why
And-
does it? Okay.
Sorry, I don't know.
I cast create item and create a hay bale underneath me.
I thought you were
Create a
gonna-
little handful of hay and throw it down, and then step on it as you land
Yes.
on the slanted ice roof with snow on top. If you then slide a little bit, make a dexterity saving throw from avoid falling off the fucking roof.
Wait, what? He doesn't take any damage, right? Even if you fall.
No, he doesn't. But because of the hay and the ice, he falls.
Dick. Also, how
Worth it.
high up are we? 100 and something feet.
Yeah, about 120 feet.
Because we fall at 60 foot per round.
Okay, so that is your first round.
So we'd get halfway down.
Yeah, you're halfway
I
down.
assume we just start combat.
And then you have another 30 feet to get off, well, 20 feet to get off the roof.
Okay.
So you guys can jump all the way out and like land here.
Also, yeah, it lasts for a minute, so
Yeah.
you can do sweet jumps for a minute.
What are these blue things?
They are large, well, not large, but probably about 5 foot long from nose to tail end.
So that tall.
These-
big.
Or length, but they're probably about about 4 feet tall. These
Big
draconic
dogs.
dog-like creatures.
Yeah, right.
Kind of with the same kind of similar horn on the front of their face as blue dragons and such.
Gotcha.
Picking up from Belvin's turn from before. Belvin, you hold.
Can I
The
finally
blade.
finish her?
Oh, Belvin's about to finish her off, is he?
As you see, Resmi is laying down into, as it becomes clearer to everyone else, Resmi is laying down in the snow. Basically, you see her hand is just about flying off into the air that then turns into ash. And she raises up one arm to protect herself. Belvin's raised up his long sword and is about to send it down into her chest. What happens next?
Do I have to roll again for that?
No.
Okay, thank you. I was
With a
gonna say-
26,
So
you
he's
take
in
in the entirety of the surroundings as well. The dragon, you notice that as well. Do you look around and see your friends, or you just like focus back onto Resmi, killing her quickly?
Resmi.
All right. How do you want to do it?
Just plunge the longsword into the middle of her chest cavity, and then just twist.
As the sword goes down, breaking through the breastplate scale armor, you hear the crack of the sternum and twist, and you watch as her eyes stare up at you. The green light within the dragon helm goes dim, and she raises her hand out towards you. Says, "This will not be over." You see her jaw kind of drops. She realizes what's happened to her, and she leans back a little bit. The entirety of her form begins to burn and then disappears in the cloud of ash as she begins to disintegrate and immolate, turning into dust, disappearing. Her clothes, dagger, and the helm drop to the ground. You hear Black Razor's voice. "Doff the armor, get the helm."
I will bend over and pick up the helm.
Is that the mask?
Yes.
Ooh. The mask everyone wants.
I shall use my abilities, my essence to combine, and grant you the power of the helm. You will survive, warrior.
And Belvin's just gonna look at it. Has sheathed his sword, and then he's just gonna slowly put the helmet on.
Oh, it's like the mask.
All right. This horned helm of glossy ebony has a skull-like mane to it. You feel this pressure come from your arm that then goes through the entirety of your nervous system into your head, and you feel pulse within your brain. You feel the might, the majesty of her, the Queen of Dragons.
Ah, shit.
You can feel everything out as if an echolocation. You can now speak. You now feel like you can speak to any draconic being easily. You feel like you can shrug off nearly anything. You feel that acid isn't a bother. And as you'll find in your handouts, the Black Dragon Helm. You then hear Black Razor's voice again.
Yes. Now allow your will to join us. You will survive, warrior. I've protected you for this long. Trust me.
I am not going to give my everything to you just yet, dragon.
It yells and snarls. As by using its power, you have now advanced attuned to the Black Dragon Helm. You now have, if you did have a dragon breath, you could use one. You now gain dark vision out to 60 feet while you wear it and are attuned to it. You have blind sight out to 30 feet. You can speak Draconic, and you also have advantage on charisma checks when you against dragons. If you fail, you also have a legendary resistance. That if you fail a saving throw, you can choose to succeed. And do you already have acid resistance?
Yes.
Or do you have acid immunity?
Only resistance.
You now have acid immunity.
Sweet.
The rest of you see Belvin put on this helm after the dust of Resmir disappears. You see over the course to where the wizards, these two red-robed wizards are. You see one of them with a high-necked collar speak to another one and then flies up into the air and drops over the side of the castle. The other one flies up in the air, still probably about 80 feet high up in the air, and holds out his hand. You see a little bead of flame erupt, and it's just held there. You hear him shout over to two other mages up over here, up over on the staircase that leads up to a bridge that connects a blue tower and a large center tower.
What is this at?
This guy over here. To the left of Belvin. It's going to be a big battle. It's going to be a big map.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
It's just hard to get everything in the screen.
Oh, yeah. If you want, I can ping things back and forth between each other.
It should be alright now. Just let me know.
Or
if
I'll just
something's
I'll just shoot arrows
yeah,
towards it.
That's probably best.
Yeah. Alright, so Dragon, for its legendary action, is going to... actually, no, I can't do anything. It's just going to continue to fly. Rezmir is dead. Casimir, you are falling, descending down as well. I think for this, I'll just continue Theater of the Mind until you guys get to the roof tower. So I'm going to say you can also take an action while you're falling as well. You guys can prepare and bonus action and everything as well. But you guys all basically fall down onto this this slanted ice tiled roof with snow on top of it, just towards the ledge. 20 feet down is the courtyard floor. You can see two dogs, these two draconic dog creatures begin to charge over towards Belvin. You see also within the air, just so we can speed things up, the dragon takes another swift turn and flies low over the top of the of its followers, who all begin to cheer, and then banks towards the east and lets loose. Let's see if it gets its breath back first. It does.
This thing gets its breath back every single time.
And then lets loose a breath of cold onto these ogres here, freezing them instantly. All right, so the three of you are up on top of the building.
Yeah.
You guys have landed softly as you guys think you're going to plummet in within the last couple of feet. You guys suddenly just slow up completely and just land just in a soft jump.
Just on the roof part or on the part underneath that?
You can depends. You guys, I can say that you guys arced out a little
Just
bit.
in that time, I'm just wondering whether we would have just landed on the roof or whether we would have gone all the way down. I'm happy to sit on the roof.
I'm happy to say you guys can be wherever you want at this point.
Cool.
I'm honestly just lost on what to do. Like, Belvin shows up out of nowhere, kills Rezmir, takes a mask and puts it on. Like, I don't even know if we can trust him right now. Like, we don't know if he's, like, even Belvin, or, like, under a spell, or whatever.
And we also got this dragon to deal with.
Yeah, to deal with again.
You also notice as the dragon flies past, it still has a large majority of its wounds. As it's flying past, you see sparkles and glistenings, splatters of, and just little trickles of blood flying out from underneath it. It still has all of its old wounds.
I might go and focus on the dragon from that catapult, I think.
How far away is the dragon?
The dragon is basically down here,
You might have to
just past the barracks.
Just past. Oh yeah. How much higher is it than us?
It is now arched up probably about 30 feet.
Yeah, it's really far away.
Yeah.
I think Sandstorm could shoot it. He's about the only one.
Sandstorm actually would have the range to shoot it with a longbow.
Because he's got sharpshooter.
Maybe short bow. Maybe short bow, yeah.
And this red wizard. Wait, is that the same red wizard from last time?
Yes. Now that you look over and see it, yeah.
That guy.
You see, he has two little friends walking down the steps.
Two little friends.
While he's literally flying up in the air 80 feet. All right. So, Ikram, Sandstorm, and Casimir, what are you going to do? You guys can land the
Seriously.
building.
I think I'm going to land on the roof, and I'm going to go aim for that catapult, guys, to try and take out the dragon.
Can you shoot
If
that?
you guys want to...
So I'm going to struggle to shoot that. One.
No, so I'm going over the catapult that's already loaded, and then by the time it circles back around...
Where's the catapult?
Over
to the east.
This one?
This one here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so far away, dude.
Well, how else do you want to take out this dragon?
Well, we took it out last time without a catapult. Or blister.
But now it's got its aerial superiority.
But it's also injured. And we have range weapons.
What are you going
Alright.
to throw your Rubik's Cube at it?
So,
Yeah, could work.
I need decisions.
I already made mine.
You're throwing so
Alright.
many plot things at us, Carl.
Sandstorm looks into the distance.
Alright, I'm just going to focus on the dragon then. How far away is it?
All right.
I can fly
Ikram.
30 feet. So I'm in the air. Like, I'm nowhere near these drakes.
Yeah,
basically.
absolutely.
And... Fuck.
You can also shoot wings. Like if you shoot towards its wings, that'll
Actually,
also
yeah.
be like,
I could fireball its wing. That would definitely hit it.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do that.
As you shoot your hand out,
How much
Smash.
range have you got? 150 foot.
150 foot range. I can
yeah,
cast
for a
it.
fireball.
So I can barely.
Oh, fuck, you're close.
barely
All right, yeah,
But
okay.
then it's a 20 foot radius. So
All right. So for 18, yeah, it's going to take half that damage. And you hear as you see like its leathery wings kind of like some of it curl up and like its wings just jolts up from the heat and from the pain. And you hear it cry. The dragon kind of looks back and just beats its wings and realizes that you're up in the air as it kind of like flutters about in a circle and like repositions and moves itself.
I have to zoom out so much. Can you possibly make our tokens slightly bigger, like the wizard?
Like your token?
No, like this guy over here. Just like all of us, just so you can see him, because I have to zoom out really far.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that. That sounds like a good idea. How did you guys get so small?
I don't know. You're in charge of that.
Yep, sorry.
Every session we get smaller.
All right, so Ikram, you're going to spend your turn basically legging it.
Actually, so what I'm gonna do... Sorry. I had an thought. Are these monsters looking like they're about to charge on Belvin?
Yeah.
Alrighty. I was thinking I might just drop down. Because can I get rid of Featherfoot or... Oh, actually, no, it's a pretty far drop, isn't it?
You don't need it, yeah. You can just jump off.
You can just
Yeah,
jump off. It lasts for a minute.
Yeah, cool. I'm just going to jump off and turn into a dire wolf room and pretty much pounce on top of this guy.
That's
Alright.
not a dog. This is a dog.
Oh no, where's my direwolf form?
Uh-oh. Quick, use Elkrim.
That's alright.
Abort.
I was trying to pounce on it, not fucking
Just
cannon, like... wrecking ball on top of it.
It's like pouncing, but less graceful.
Ah, that size is accurate. I like it.
Jesus.
Alright, represents Dire Wolf Grim. Get your HP into it. Where is it? Sorry, everyone. There you go. Yeah, you
5
don't have.
health.
That was probably from a previous time, I think. Because
Oh, it says current hit points 5.
That's alright. I fixed it. Oh, alright. There you go.
And I'll
Hey.
just use bite on it.
Okay, yeah, so that's going to hit. It's going to make a strength save. And no, it's prone underneath you. You see that it's being prone underneath you. It turns its attention. Its friend turns its attention to you as well and goes to bite you. But you're able to basically re-maneuver yourself so it misses and jumps straight past you. You see, Belvin, you see this mess of scales and blood goes flying over and just snow just poof, poof. You realize large direwolf with antlers and Casimir floats over the top of her head. Sandstorm, what are you doing, buddy?
Sorry, I was just we're talking about a story about how someone tried to draw Bambi. There's this thing where they're like goggles, so you have to draw. It's like a Pictionary with goggles. I'm like, well, I don't think we need that. Someone found it hard without goggles.
Oh,
So
I remember this.
So I'm going to use sharpshooter. Does that actually increase my range, or that's just fine?
Because you have...
No, it doesn't increase it, but it just allows you to shoot at maximum range without disadvantage.
Yeah, because you have 2 ranges on your bow. One's normal and
I
one's at
don't
disadvantage.
have a long bow though. I only have a short bow.
What's the range on it though? I think it's like 320 feet, right?
I can't tell until I shoot it.
Just click it.
Oh yeah,
This is just for science, Carl, not an attack.
60 or 120.
For a short bow? I thought it was more than that.
This is what I've added in for a short bow. It's from the roll 20 stats. What's this? Why is it slash?
Because one's your normal range and then the second range is at disadvantage.
Okay,
If you have
so-
sharpshooter, you ignore
Sure,
the
there's no
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
listen. His range for a short bow is 320 feet.
Nice.
well, I've changed
So-
that. Fuck you, roll 20.
I was right.
300. What's the min range?
You have
80.
no minimum range.
It's 80/320.
Yeah,
That's
it's
80.
80/320, but because you have sharpshooter, you don't have to worry about that.
But that's only if I declare to use sharpshooter, right?
No, that's permanent.
That's just
That's a
passive.
permanent bonus?
Just
Yeah, okay,
passive.
cool. Oh,
So-
let's just put 320 then.
Yeah, so you can shoot out to 320 feet without having to take disadvantage on your roll. It's too
Holy
far out of
shit.
range.
I wish I knew that because I just went off the roll 20 stats.
That's it's
Ah.
way off. I don't know why.
Because I didn't change that. No way I would have.
Nah.
Too lazy.
All right. So, what are you
where
gonna
is
do?
the fucking dragon corn? I can't even see it on the map.
It's here.
I zoom out and I can't see it because it's so camouflage.
Yeah, well, it is a white dragon.
We have
where-
arrows.
Ready,
towards
ready.
it.
Can you click it, Kyle, so you can put me to it?
There's arrows, Robbie.
I can't. There you go.
Follow the arrows.
I couldn't see your arrow because it's blue.
Oh, no.
It's like light blue. It's
Oh,
snow.
right.
I wasn't really seeing that yet.
Can you see it
Okay,
now?
I can see it. It's everything's so camouflage. But can Sandstorm see it? I hope so.
Yes. Yeah.
It's up in the air.
Shh.
Like,
Rain's
like-
starting to fall down at this point as well, fellas.
So it's in the air. So that's like I can't. Damn, I can't see. Can someone see it? Tell me what that is. I can't read it.
152 feet.
you can easy hit it.
Okay, easy. Okay, see. Because when I zoom out to do that, you can't read the
It's so
text. It's very
tiny,
awkward. Okay, I'm going to do a how many flame arrows do I have? I got 9 left. I'll use a flame arrow at regular attack.
All right, make a shot.
25.
Nice.
You pull up back on the arrow, goes flying off, sparking flames strike in between armored plates of steel, the scales, and a couple of them fall off, and the dragon roars in pain.
Good.
How,
Actually, I got.
Like you said, it was.
Can we
looking,
see?
You said it was looking pretty bloodied before from last battle.
With that, as you've shot in, the arrow is actually, as it's lifted up its wing, it's kind of like shot in the armpit of the wing. And you see that the wing kind of like buckles for a second as it tries to catch itself. Those two ogres on the parapets below are going to have to make dexterity saves, which we have an 8 and a 10 for. So they're both going to fail. They're going to be knocked back 15 feet off the edge of the tower. And the dragon begins to descend downwards off the side of the edge of the tower.
This is like flying under the castle, kind of, so we can't see.
Yeah, it's beginning to. You can still kind of see it as it's now just banking like a slow bank, trying to keep control of its wing. Now it's like at an awkward angle. One's up a lot more than the other as it's like trying to, like, not basically. Crashing to the ground.
Yeah.
My bonus action will be to hide in the snow.
You used to dive into a big pile of snow.
Okay,
Yeah.
so there's a good amount of snow just over here.
Yay! Woohoo!
So you can jump on in down there.
Just like a cat hitting around, like going. Well, I stare off into the distance.
What was it doing, Robbie?
What? Cat calls.
Alright, make a stealth check for me, please.
Remember, I can pretty much hide anywhere now.
You can.
So what does that do, though? Is that just off by your discretion, or is it?
Yeah, like
Is it
because of the fog, you gain advantage on your stealth. I'm gonna say, just for
That's this thing. It's kind of like I have a bonus. I can pretty much hide. In
So
the plane.
whenever you're trying to hide in like lightly obscured areas, you gain advantage on the dexterity stealth check.
What about if I'm hiding in a pile of snow? That's even better.
Well, because of the fog and the snow, yes.
Triple advantage. So I mean, like, if it's just in fog or lightly obscured, that'd be a normal roll, and if it's in like a
No.
bush,
Even if it's in fog as well and in snow, that's lightly obscured.
is it okay? And so what's
Yeah.
in a box is, I guess, really hiding.
That's a pitch
So-
of sandstorm.
So is this advantage? What picture?
Yes.
Did you find a
Yes.
picture
Look on the stream.
on the stream? Oh, that's it. That's it. That's perfect.
All right.
You gotta get like small and just throw one.
I gotta get rid of it. Yeah, I can't take it seriously.
You roll
Okay.
those stealth checks, buddy.
Okay, I'll do advantage self. Bang. That's quite low, actually.
23. It's not bad. Jesus.
It's
A lot
not at
better
my
than me rolling
standard.
initiative.
Definitely not my standard. And I just, I'm like that picture. My head's just poking up to breathe.
Okay.
Just your nose.
So nose. Get that air in.
Casimir, you see the ogres down on the very, very far end of the castle courtyard. They move the ballista towards the dragon, and you see you hear the groan of the turret itself go. As this massive, huge javelin, this massive piece of ammunition is just sent forward through the air and strikes off the dragon's side, but it makes the dragon cry and scream in pain as a bit of its wing is torn asunder. The dragon flaps, trying to maintain its altitude. Its tail then flails and knocks the entire ballista underneath it, striking off. Debris goes flying off the edge of the castle.
Are these guys knocked off as well?
Oh yeah, they are falling. They are falling.
Carl, you just tried to miss me again, but this time I'm here
Ooh.
to say,
Shit.
Fuck shit up.
God damn it, Carl, kind of
Melvin, I'm sorry. It was Robbie's fault. It was Robbie's fault.
Hey, what was my fault?
The cute kitty.
Yeah,
this
that's
It was
that's
all a
Luke's fault.
distraction.
This time I'm here to at least say it's my turn.
Yeah.
All right, it's your turn, Melvin.
God damn it, Carl. All right. How far away was Resmir's sword dropped on the ground? Wasn't far, was it?
Like 3 feet away from you.
I'm going to pick that up.
All right, so as you pick it up, you can feel this pressure coming from this great sword. This serrated end blade. You hold up, you feel like you should be able to, after a while, you should be able to unlock this weapon's full power. But
Ooh.
it is a +1 weapon.
And so what I'm gonna do is, because I've got the draconic greatsword that I got from Langderosa, just stab it into the ground, and then sheath that one,
He's upgrading.
Resmir's sword in the back.
Okay, so you upgrade. What are you going to do the rest of your turn?
That would be my action, yeah?
Oh, I'm going to say that'll be a bonus action.
Bonus action.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna fully turn around to actually see what's going on behind me.
There is fur and scales flying as a direwolf gnaws into these drakes.
Okay. And I am going to attempt to talk to the other one in Draconic to see if it'll listen to me and attack the cultist behind us.
All right. Make a persuasion check. What do you say to it in Draconic?
Okay, I'm gonna try. If you wish, damn it, I can't do it.
That's all right. It's okay.
If you wish to not be slain, we're right here. You will eliminate those behind you, and I may spare you.
All right. Make a persuasion check at advantage. With that, it instantly stops attacking Wolf Crimp, takes a couple steps back, cowers, and then grits its teeth, and then turns towards the cultist and takes off in a full run. Casimir, you hear this Draconic being said, and then this Drake just bypasses underneath you in full sprint.
That seems odd, right?
Absolutely.
Like-
You know for a fact that he couldn't really speak, command that respect out of a draconic creature that, he's never really had interactions before. Not even you could.
Yeah. Okay.
Even you took, it took many, many times, many trial and error, dealing with Aliot, for him to just snap fingers and it's done.
Yeah, be like, get out of here. Go attack the cult. Can I tell if there was a magical effect working there?
Make
Actually-
a.
Because Dragamantha said the mask can affect dragons.
You do know that.
Okay.
All right. With a cast of a prestidigitation, the floating up in the air, just over the stairs, the red-robed wizard looks down at you from 80 feet up in the air, and holds out his hands and says, "Welcome to Skyreach. I see you followed all this way, and now you will die." And the fireball goes off and explodes here.
Would that hit Kaz? Because he's like up in the air.
No, you're like 30. No, let's find out. Nah, I'm gonna say no. So basically, in between the Drake and the direwolf.
So it just hits these guys.
Yeah, it just hits them. So, okay, so that's 8d6.
8d6.
Just fireball, bro.
I need you to make dexterity saving throw there, Ikram.
He rolled real low.
It's dexterity saving throw on.
The wolf.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
I assume it's going to be the same. Like, correct?
Yeah, it is correct. So, yeah, you actually succeed. So you're going to take half damage for 11 points.
That's right. Tis but a scratch.
All right, Casimir.
Oh boy. Is the dragon out of view now?
From where you are, you'd have to fly up probably about 5 more feet to actually be able to see it. Like from this, you can see the crest of its head.
From that last fireball, and like how injured it is, could I sort of judge if another fireball could maybe injure its wing enough that it couldn't fly?
Make an intelligence check.
22.
Do you think it's entirely possible that right on its wing, at the right place, you saw the flaming arrow strike underneath its pit? If you get the right shot in, possibly, yeah.
Ooh. So if I travel slightly up, because if this thing can't fly and it falls off the castle, it's basically just going to go all the way to the ground. At least that's what I assume. So I'm going to fireball its wing that I hit before. Actually. So you said it's armpit, right?
Yeah, it's armpit. If you can get a shot into its armpit.
Just quickly, Carl. Did I need to make a dex save as well?
No, you were 26 feet out from the epi point.
Ah,
He cast it on his own lizard.
Wasn't his lizard. He didn't care.
Okay. I'm gonna misty step another 30 feet, just so I can actually get in range to fireball it.
Right, as you're fluttering through the air, judging the distance, you're like, damn! And you just
So now,
bamf in and out.
now I can definitely hit its armpit with the 20-foot radius.
Alright, the fireball goes off as you send it streaking out up under its arm, and it rocks the body of the dragon. So it goes flying to the side, but it's going to succeed on its saving throw. But still, it's enough to basically shoot it out of the sky and rock it over as its wing kind of buckles as it like kind of flaps down, but also jags and rolls with the force and begins to go into a barrel roll spiral as it's kind of lost control of its altitude and momentum and now pivots, spiraling down towards the earth. Out of sight. Oop. And all you hear is a draconic cry.
Like slowly
As you
fading
saw it,
out.
slowly fading out. As you saw his wings severely burn, this leathery membrane is just basically all but burn away around this area of its wing.
Excellent.
And it's just, you can hear its flaps just as it's dropped out of view.
Mm.
Yay, I can zoom in now.
Sandstorm.
This is all you see, just the top of my head. Which of these are dead?
Which of who are dead?
So this one's still alive, right? This thing?
That one in front of you?
Oh, that one's upside down.
Or did it get
That
destroyed?
that one's running away. The
Oh, I
other
see.
one
Oh, I
is
see.
nearly dead.
And the
He
wizard,
It doesn't
did
look
by
very good
fireball
at
as well.
and the wizard over here is the
did.
one that threw the
So,
fireball.
the wizard. Yeah, okay. Pop my head out. In real life and also in game. And because I'm hidden, I get advantage on rolls, don't I? I get sneak attack as well.
Yes.
No.
I'm gonna sneak attack this bastard with another fire arrow. Because I'm advantage, I'm gonna go for the +10, -5
Oh,
accuracy.
sharpshooter, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you'll just lay back in the snow and just barely pull your arrow up.
Yeah.
Snow kind of melts around your arrow's tip as your eyes are slowly just shooting out. You just managed to make yourself pull back. All right, make the attack roll. So you let go, because flying through the air. As it goes flying through at the very last section, as he lowers his hand, he looks over to the side and just in slow motion throws his hand out. There's this spectral wall of light deflects the arrow off to the side as he casts shield.
What do I roll? Where's my roll? I can't tell.
So you rolled an 18.
No, what's my dice roll?
Okay, so your dice roll, it was...
I was only 10, that's why. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Makes
Oh,
sense.
Turn order. It's Sandstorm's turn, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, what the hell?
it is. Sorry about that.
I was like, wait a minute.
I
just had a turn.
added the other guys in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's my fault.
I'm just gonna go back in there where I came from.
Oh, yeah. Like hide again.
Yeah, may as well go back in there.
All right, so yeah, you sneak on away. You just, before he even looks down at you, you're already like laying back in the
Yeah, it's like, what was that? Where did that
Nothing
come
to see
from? Oh, actually, because of my new ability, now when I miss, there's no chance they knew where I came from.
No,
Like-
absolutely. You're just
With
gone.
my new, yeah. So any miss I do from the shadows doesn't reveal my position anymore,
Ooh, actually,
which is quite handy, isn't
would
it?
that
Goals?
mean, Kyle, that he doesn't even need to rehide?
I'm gonna say yeah, because there's still a chance of failure.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Like he still needs to make a roll.
So like he could.
Skulker.
Oh, like he does need to.
When you are
rehide.
hidden from a
He's-
creature
Okay.
and miss with a ranged weapon, making an attack doesn't reveal your position.
So he's not revealed.
Yeah, yeah.
So he doesn't know I'm in the snow
Yeah.
still.
But to remain
Is it-
hidden.
Except you've like melted like this weird
Yeah,
circle in the
That's
snow.
right. I patted myself up. I'm like, oh.
It's a completely natural snow formation.
You've just started to come yourself back
Yeah,
up.
do these things. Yeah. And they sink back into the snow, like the photo that Luke has.
All right, so Ikram, your turn. Your wolf form has just been scorched and singed.
How's
You
the pest underneath me looking?
Bloodied, bruised, and not good.
Pest control.
But it's still alive.
Yeah, still alive.
Yeah, I'm just gonna bite into it again then.
All right.
Is it prone still?
It was prone.
When he
Yeah, you
jumped on
said I knocked it
yeah,
prone.
yeah. So yeah, you're gonna have an advantage on this roll as well. So roll again, see if you get a crit.
Gotcha. Yeah, no.
All right. So how do you want to do it?
I'm just gonna look down at it and pretty much just bite its face and rip it off.
Brutal.
Alright, so like the
Basically.
draconic head of Langda Rosa, this one horn sticking out of it, like Sandstorm's vengeance dagger.
Oh yeah, sorry, I
You
forgot about the
take your
horn.
head, you bite onto the side of its face around that horn and
Yep.
use that and just tug that off, and you rip off most of the flesh and that horn, and then it just kind of
Oh,
panics
yeah.
and then just drops dead.
Damn straight it does. And then I spit out its mouth. Spit its head out of my mouth. Spit in its mouth. Yeah. And
Haven't washed
I'm
that
gonna
mouth in 20 years. Gonna acid.
and then I'm gonna run to. I can't remember that dude's name. Do we know that guy's name?
Ginger. It's the red wizard.
Yeah, the Red Wizard. He's not responding.
Wait, say again.
So basically, I just spat out its head and then ran 50 feet, and that was my
Oh, yeah.
turn.
Yeah, so you can make that distance easy. All right.
Yeah, bro.
Belvin, I need you to make me 2 Constitution saving throws. You can now regain hit points.
Yay.
All right, so it's not Belvin's turn as this guy kind of nonchalantly walks his way down and casts a spell, a fantastic, wonderful spell. Sorry, I just got to put this step up. As he kind of misty steps down to the ground. And then looks towards the dog and holds its hand up, and out of it shoots this small little bead of fire shooting towards Ikram.
What is it holding in its hand?
A wand.
It looks like a fucking candle.
MIB.
All right. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, my man, as you're fireballed again.
They're hating on you.
Yeah, oh, that's fine.
They're rolling fairly low for damage though, which is lucky.
Yeah, they are. All right, so you're going to take that full butt of that force, which will send
That's
you
27.
1 point.
So that. Yeah,
That
so
sends
I'm
you
back to human form.
Ooh.
Or
to Asimir
whatever you
form.
call it, Asimir form. Because I'm an Asimir now.
Now
So
we-
you
now
guys
we
know.
I
All
never
right,
knew.
Belvin, it's your turn.
Nah, according to me, you're still a human.
Yeah, you haven't got your angel wings out.
I
yet.
haven't,
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't seen no magical powers.
Remember it was fake
Yeah,
Vin
sure.
before?
It was taken, yeah.
Betrayer Vin.
Ah,
True.
screw you guys.
Wow, the love. Can you feel it?
Alright,
Someone's been keeping secrets.
I am gonna use... Fuck you guys. I'm gonna use a potion of healing. Take it out.
Alright.
of my
Bonus action for
Satchel.
that?
Pop a healing potion, which is
2d4 plus 2.
2d4. Nice.
Chew for chew chew chew.
Alright, so what are you going to do with your action?
Alright, I am I am going to use my charge of Scorching Ray at the red-robed guy.
Okay. Is that at 5th level? That's a 5th level now,
What
isn't
was
it?
the item? Was it item or a scroll?
As an
Wait.
item.
Item? Okay, so yeah, that's
Yeah.
just 2nd level spell. So just
Yeah.
click that.
What was the Didn't we get a scroll that was like 5th level?
Yeah. You
Oh,
gotta-
no.
you gotta-
I think
Wait,
Dolphin
no,
got that.
Scorching Ray. Oh no, I did actually have that one.
Okay.
But
'Cause then I
he's
also-
got the circlet as well.
But I also have the circlet. Yeah. Actually, no. I will use the level 5 one. I will use the scroll.
Okay. As you pull up the scroll, you see it's in a kind of arcane text. I need you to make a intelligence check for me, please. DC is
Intelligence check. Ugh.
Yeah.
okay. You're able to read it, and you cast a spell without issue. As you finish casting it, the scroll burns up in a fire, and these. I'm just checking it out. Scorching Ray. Okay, so you're going to be shooting off these 6 little beads of fire erupt in front of you from the circle, and all 4 of them just go boom, bursting out in a flame. So I need you to roll, make that attack 6 times, please.
What is it?
Uh,
2d6 plus spellcasting, I think. Oh no.
No, it's just 2d6 fire.
Yeah.
Basic fire.
Okay. So attack rolls first up, right?
Oh, did we not set this up?
I have the. Wait, no, I do.
Because for the circlet and for the scroll are different, aren't they? They use
Yeah.
like different modifiers.
No, there's.
Are they the same?
I'm just working off his spell attack modifier
Okay.
because
Yeah.
spell scrolls work like that.
Yeah.
All right, so first one hits. So you got another 5 of those to give me. Second one hits. 7. Third one doesn't hit. Fourth one does hit. That one blows up in your face. As you kind of have to duck and get out of the way, and the last one kind of goes arcing around the side. Was that the last one?
I think so.
That was the last one, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that one goes. So tell me, how does that last one fuck up on you? Give me a little rundown of what you thought happened.
Not being a true caster like that. As it slowly started shooting off from the scroll itself, the scroll started actually setting on fire from that. And as that last one was about to shoot out, yeah, it blows up in my hand, scorching my hand.
All right, you have to kind of get your glove off at the same time and take a second. So
Yeah.
that's going to be the rest of your bonus action to get that off, so you don't
Yep.
take any damage. But you see as those other 4 go and strike into him up in the air, he's got to make a concentration check. All four of those hits. Oh, he was doing so well. He got a 17, a 12, a 15, and then a 2. So at the very last second, the last one that hits him, as you duck and basically throw your hand into the snow, you look back up. That last one smacks him in the head, and he kind of holds himself up, bobbing and floating in the air, and then just you see him bounce off the stairs once, and then splats with a splatter of blood as he does, falling 80 feet, and then tumbles down the rest of the stairs, bleeding out onto the ground.
A true wizard would have prepared Featherfall.
He had used his reaction on shield this round.
Well, he was an idiot.
Yeah, Sandstorm. That's the way, mate.
So he's dead.
Still got the
And-
brother combos going, Sandstorm.
Even though you're evil now.
I'm done. God damn it.
As this one runs down, he goes, Asbara! Asbara! And goes, you! And then holds his hand out. And there's another fireball that strikes out from his hand.
Can I
Towards-
learn any other spells or?
This is their best range spell they have.
Yeah, it's like 150 foot.
Sounds like
range.
the only spell they've got.
It's a very useful spell. Belvin, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw, buddy. Alright, so you're going to take half damage. Alright. So Asbara's gone.
Is that's 14? It's rounded up, yeah? Rounded up or down?
Rounded down.
Down.
Yeah. Alright, so as the dragon dog closes in, hear the rush of noise. As coming from behind is this force of probably about 20 people
Right.
rushing as well, with a dragon flying, with this dragon running into them. And they're all kind of screaming and hollering draconic words of vengeance and hate. How dare you! We'll get you! Kill them!
What are these? Oh, they're the frozen ogres.
Alright, Casimir, it's your turn.
Does it look like the Drake is going to attack them?
Yes, it's charging straight into him.
Good dog.
Yeah, I wonder who told the dog to do that.
Probably some evil guy.
Yeah. Sounds like an evil guy would control the evil dogs.
Yeah.
As the rain begins to get heavy as well, an arc of lightning strikes down at 1, 2.
Whoa.
Let's roll a d8 to see what group it hits. All right. As a bolt of lightning falls down on top of the mage that teleported off the edge of the stairs and then struck a fireball, sending Ikram back into his humanoid shape. This lightning strikes down from the heavens above. He's going to make a dexterity saving throw, and he's going to fail. And he's going to take 4d10 lightning damage as this lightning bolt strikes him.
Jesus.
Look up at the sky and be like, thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Jesus.
10, 18. For 18 points of damage.
Family's looking out for me.
It's actually just the giant.
Just a giant. Right. So, next... Casimir, it's your turn, buddy.
Alright.
Ain't your buddy, guy.
So this guy's dead. Red
That guy's
is,
dead.
Red is dead.
Big Red is dead.
Alright, I'm gonna move.
Yeah, just Belvin getting rid of another big baddie.
Carrying the team, mate. With your new dark side powers.
Yeah, at least we earned ours.
Mate, I don't think I've used anything but stuff. The scroll I got from... I can't even remember where I got that.
Your evil sister.
Earned it.
It was all a setup. I am going to firebolt at this guy. I think he's just in range now. Yeah.
All right, make an attack roll. So you hover on over your wings, flapping.
What's the shit? That's an 18 hit?
18. 18 does hit, but he's pretty badly wounded from the lightning. So as it comes flying in, he raises up this spectral red light, deflects the fireball.
Sugar Pickle is throwing heat at you, Hans.
Like, at least he's open about it. He doesn't beat around the bush.
All right, what do you want to do for the rest of your turn, buddy?
I had to move to get there, so that'll be all I can do.
Okay. All right. Sandstorm then.
Do I reveal myself again? What are we going on here? I just poke out to see what's going on because I actually couldn't see what happened. He's
What's
that's the
going on
wizard.
here?
That's the wizard. Oh, that's the wizard from last game.
So the red wizard's even redder.
Red of blood.
Yeah.
Uh,
He's a pancake now.
all these guys over here to the right, I didn't even see them.
Yeah. The big army just charging and yelling at us.
So that's an evil
Yeah, I
army.
didn't see them, to be honest.
Yeah.
They're hard to
as well.
see, yeah. They're tiny. I guess I could just shoot at them. What do you think, guys?
I don't know. So who
It's
are
up
you going
to
to
you,
shoot?
mate. We can kill the 2 people with the candles, or we can start aiming down the army.
There's 2 little candles. Where's that?
Well, these wizards are like throwing out fireballs and stuff.
These ones here, are they wizards?
Yeah, they're the ones
Yeah.
that are throwing
Yeah.
out fireballs.
Well, they just got out of bed in the dressing ground or something.
They probably did.
You wake us up!
Like, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
This time I'm gonna shoot.
Clearly, some kind of river wizard.
I'm gonna go.
He would have destroyed the castle. With just a
I'll
whisper.
shoot the close one and a normal attack with fire arrow.
All right.
And then I'll do the sneak attack.
All right. So, wow, it's a lot of damage. Is that enough to kill both?
It goes through one, through the other. That'd be fucking awesome.
All right. So as it goes through this guy's head, his body actually jerks off to the side to the ice staircase, and the arrow embeds into the ice itself, and he's held there as he's completely dead.
Nice. Got
Um,
killed in his boxes.
That's how I want to
I'm-
go out.
I was going to say that is probably how you will go out.
Just like
Yeah.
die of oversleeping.
Any company.
All right. So
You want to be buried in your comfy pants, don't you? Whenever you
Oh,
die.
dude. Oh my god, that's the dream.
You want to be comfy when you sleep forever.
I want to be comfy when I'm dead.
Yeah.
all right. So your bonus action. What are you doing?
Oh yeah, I can just.
Jesus Christ.
You know what I do best, and I sink back into the shadows.
The shadows.
The snow.
Oh, it's dark in there. Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, you're hidden. You're gone.
You ever not? You got an 11.
Once. I have once failed.
Once.
Hit a red. Hit a 1. That's why I failed.
When
Oh.
Kyle,
It was like
Kyle
11.
failed you, that's why.
It was like. No, it was 12. Yeah, but it was. I got a 12, but I was an instant fail because I have plus 11 now and stuff. It's pretty ridiculous, isn't it? Fuck.
All right.
Did you change your color, Luke? And now you're both the same color again?
No?
Okay.
So there's one wizard left.
It looks so similar.
All right. Whose turn was it just then?
My turn.
Ikram's.
All right, I'm going to move forward 30 foot.
Forward.
Go there. And I will have a shot at him
All
and do-
right.
and do fuck all damage.
Mama's bow. That
He
one.
With
kind
Mama's
of
bow.
ducks to the sides like, oh shit! The arrow goes flying past him.
I love the description.
Ah,
Like his face.
As he comes down the stairs, he like conjures up in his own hands, swirling it around and throwing out 3 beads of flame that go vroom, 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 towards you. Like this.
And
Let's see if they hit.
looks like none of them reached me, mate. Just saying.
Yeah. Just
Alright.
short.
Alright, let's see if 3 of them hit. Alright, for 17 plus 4. Alright, so 2 of them are going to hit. For 3.
Or how much?
4. Oh, not a lot. 9, 4, 13 points of damage. 13 points of fire damage.
2's about to scratch. And I will end my turn. Oh wait, that was his turn. His turn, was it?
Yeah.
I didn't get to use my bonus action.
Oh, okay. All right.
Bit
Use your
fucking rude.
Sorry.
I don't have a bonus action. I'm just being a dick.
Yeah.
You can turn into animals though.
Don't do that to me.
Yeah, become
You
an elk.
actually do have a bonus action.
Become an elk. Bring him back.
We want elk room.
What do you want? Oh, you can imagine the charge, dude. Imagine charging through all these little bastards.
The army.
Mate, you just ruined my whole entire game plan
So
here.
sorry.
Spoilers.
Ride the majestic
Sorry.
elk
Okay.
into the sunset off the castle. And vault away
So,
there.
what,
Let me
is
take
there
a break.
anything you want to do with your bonus action?
No, I was only kidding.
Okay. All right. These guys all begin to run up. And
Did you just
oh
miss
wait,
my turn
Belvin.
again?
Oh yeah, no, I'm sorry. I did the thing.
This is
Well,
becoming
mate.
a habit now, isn't it?
Oh.
No, it was like I had it on Belvin's thing, and I was like, okay, so that was the wizard. That's that done. Shit.
Every time, literally.
Every
so it's not
time.
just because you're not here. It's literally just because it's Belvin, I guess.
No, it's always one character.
Happens
All
to
right.
Belvin.
Next up.
We've got Sandstorm Bright Candle, and now we've got Belvin, the easily forgotten.
Is
Savage.
that his title now?
All right, Belvin. What would you like to do with your turn,
Alright.
mate?
After
being hit by
Go
that
back.
fireball, I am going to use my lay on hands and use all of my healing pool, which is 35.
Okay. That sinks into you.
yeah.
Drawing deep breaths. It's ready to rock and roll again.
Boom. Sweet. Alright. And I am going to yell out to everyone else and be like, this is our chance to rid these cultists, stop them of their evil today. And then Belvin's just gonna charge towards these guys.
There's a lot of them.
Boom. We make
Okay.
our stand here today.
Everyone's
I'm
attention.
gonna say comrades at the end of that
Not
sentence.
friends?
not fucking family. I'm out. He's evil.
Right.
Calculated guess.
Take it as you want, then.
As this cloaked figure holding a axe-headed pole arm with an axe head on it, kind of points to the dog and yells out in Draconic, "Get the knight!" Is then jumped on it as he screams, "Ah!" as the creature jumps, as the Drake jumps on top of him.
Holy shit.
The other black-robed cultists all sort of jump to the air and fly on over
It's just left him.
in a
Hey,
dash.
Hey Kyle, is there any way? Because I really wanted to do this, but I didn't get the chance. I really wanted to get Resume's horn.
She disintegrated into ash.
I know that's my plan.
She didn't have a horn. She had 2 horns.
Yeah, but I had the plan
Disintegrated.
to have
Yeah.
double dagger of vengeance, and it'll be an ultimate combo. But I'll never have that chance ever again.
One dagger of vengeance.
Who's gonna make
Alright.
that dagger of vengeance?
Maybe my evil brother.
Who knows? All
Alright.
right. Casimir, it's your turn. You see these cultists just charging on in. You see out from your position as well, in the top right hand corner towards the castle, there is an entire, what you can only assume to be the group that you left down in the caverns, only now emerging up.
What's going on with the lightning, by the way?
It will shoot down once per turn.
Okay.
in a random spot. But it's raining heavily. You guys are becoming soaked. It's cold.
Okay. So is this wizard? Is he looking pretty beat up at the moment?
Oh yeah, he's looking really cut up and really bad.
Okay.
Actually, no, he doesn't look too bad. He's like got one bit of a scorch mark on him.
I'll just yell out to Ikram. I'll leave the wizard to you.
Yeah, no worries.
I'll move this way. Actually, I don't even need to move. I can fireball everyone within this sort of diameter. Like fireball is 20-foot radius,
Yeah.
so I can hit all these guys, basically, except for this guy and this guy.
From
Nice.
where are you going to set it off?
The epicenter.
Just from in here?
So yeah, it'll be like hit that guy, hit that guy, hit that guy.
Yeah,
Oh,
your arrow.
does it hit that guy?
So well.
Doesn't
No.
hit that guy? Oh.
Oh, we're doing
Oh,
this again, aren't we?
This is
We're
DM
doing this again.
bias.
So this time it doesn't hit him, but when it goes to me, it will hit me. I see how it is.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Well,
Hey, you moved him. I saw that.
That was an accident.
He's trying to shove him out of the way.
like I can.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, so that's.
Just look. Oh, there. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Just go. Yeah, I can hit both of them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. As it boom, this erupting blast. This doesn't apparently go off. As this erupting blast goes,
Oh, no, look, that's cool.
So it
Every time.
should hit
You're
all
gonna
of them
make-
except for this one.
all right. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 people need to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot of dice.
That is a lot of dice. Thanks, man.
13 actually.
13. All right.
14 D20.
Oh, this guy telling DM how many.
He is the guy. He is the
Well,
encyclopedia.
Thinks he can run the show,
He
eh?
just miscounted. Honest
That was an accident.
honest
Yeah.
We should all start randomly disconnecting our cameras every now and then and just fucking with him.
Oh, that would annoy you.
All right. So
Unless
we
you
have
do it
4
after you're
deaths. We have 4 deaths at the. We have 4 deaths at the epicenter.
Ooh, nearly. Was it Rampage? You have 5 kills?
Yeah, I only got an ultra kill.
Yeah, you nearly got a Rampage.
Does that only count as one?
So what? 4 failed and what, 9 passed.
Yeah.
Jesus,
They had a bit of a.
these guys
Multiplier.
Good at dex.
All right.
Ultra cool.
All right. So give me an idea of what you're going to do with the idea of the rest of your turn, and then move on to Sandstorm, as I minus a whole bunch of HP from these guys, as a lot of them look really scorched.
I'm just gonna
Take
move.
your time.
I'll just move, and that's all I can do, basically.
All right, Sandstorm, what are you going to do?
Okay. Assess the situation. So we have a mage there still. Got a whole lot of dudes here. Okay. Let's have a look at my bag of tricks. Oh yeah. One alchemist fire. Cool. Alchemist fire is the secondary. Okay. I'm gonna pop out. I'm just gonna get in the thick of things. I'm done hiding. I heard Belvin's call to charge. I'm like, that actually could be Belvin. Let's go on his command.
So
60
with a
foot. Shit,
with a
that's
movement and bonus action to dash, you definitely get in range.
Oh no! How far can I throw an object?
You have full range 60 feet, so you can just throw your dagger and be in the thick of things and not spend any movement.
Oh fuck! I forgot the dagger. Eh?
Here's
Yeah,
the
you can just
alchemist fire.
Okay. No, that's fine. That's perfect. I'm gonna throw the dagger at this front guy.
All right, make an attack roll.
Jumping in there.
I'm going to say you're hidden from in, so you can have this one at advantage.
Oh yeah. Dagger of vengeance straight up the guy's head.
As you pull the dagger out, you just underarm throw it.
Boom! Right in the head. Surprise, motherfucker.
The lightning arcs through him,
Nice.
jumps off to another guy,
Arc lightning.
and then you just appear at his back, pulling off from the secondary
Fuck yeah.
target off to the side as you pull out the dagger.
Yes. That's amazing. So did I, as lightning, go through the first person's body?
Yeah, so you're like,
That is amazing.
it hit into him, basically just like hit him straight in the core,
Yes.
swirled around him, then jumped to someone else.
So I have
Oh,
chain
so-
lightning,
So you get your sneak attack as
Sesame.
well.
and then
Don't
sneak
forget your
attack.
sneak attack.
Is that on the second guy? Like it carries over?
Oh, that's a low roll. Holy shit, that's
Yeah.
low.
You crit as well.
I'm just
though.
doing the math now. So minus number 8. Yeah, that first guy drops.
You get 24 more damage from crit sneak attack.
Do I really?
Yeah. Four,
I don't know
four
how it
times
works.
6.
Yeah. So
Fucking hell.
they're both basically down as like the lightning forms into sandstorm and jerks the dagger out, and the guy just drops to the ground dead.
Okay.
That was brilliant. That was brutal.
And then I still have a secondary weapon in my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's at normal mode.
Yeah, that's normal.
Oh yes.
And yeah, you're gonna sink into
Fucking
this
hell,
guy,
look at the roll.
burn into him, and you're like, Christ, ah!
So much damage. And you know what? Guess what? What's secondary action? Alchemist fire over here.
Oh, bonus action, yeah.
Oh yeah, you can throw your bonus action.
I
All right.
want to
This is
throw
a
my
thief.
alchemist fire to here. This is ridiculous. I got the max damage for that roll, last second roll. Shit. Because I don't usually get that fire.
Yeah.
Oh no! When I get it's when I get a crit. That fire one's interesting because when I get a crit on the second dagger, I get to roll a
Yeah.
d10.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
So
That's like
potentially,
heaps extra.
it can be. Yeah, well, yeah, it can be very low as well. What the hell? We have a wild entangled go. My turn hasn't been.
Sorry, I
done.
accidentally pressed it.
Okay. Like, right as that happens, it just like entangles everything. We just like massively like
the
just
real
destroy these
trader was
guys.
Ikram.
He entangles me.
All right.
He's
So,
playing the long game.
You're gonna throw that alchemist fire where?
I want to throw it on. How much is the range on Alchemist Fire? I don't have that.
So
written down.
it's 60 feet. You can throw something 60 feet away.
But I mean the AOE range.
Oh, 10 foot. It's a 10-foot square.
Oh shit. Okay.
Would it get 3 of them?
It would get 3, but I'm just trying to think which 3. Actually, I can get all 5 nearly.
No, 10
If I do it right,
10 foot
then-
square, not radius.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. I'll do my best to get 3. I can get any 3 I want, to be honest. I can just get these 3 just here.
Okay. Make the throw. Make the attack roll.
Okay. So which just a D20.
Basically, click on your dexterity and then add your proficiency bonus.
You can just make a normal attack.
Or just make it a normal attack.
What would be a normal attack?
It'd be whatever you did.
Short bow.
Oh, yeah.
What'd you get?
25.
25.
Oh, 25, yeah. So just in here.
That was a good roll, yeah, 17. Yeah, as long as I just hit 3, then it doesn't matter which 3.
Okay. All right, so as the vial erupts and this green flame
Oh, nice, change the color.
burns out, it's going to be... Okay.
That's a lot of
improvised
damage.
weapon. Target takes 1d4 damage at the start of its turn, and can end this damage by making. So it's just going to take 1d4 of damage as the turn progresses. Uses an action to make a DC 10 dexterity saving throw to extinguish the flame. Right. So don't let me forget about that. Ikram, your turn.
All right, I'm just gonna move up to the wizard. My attack range is 5 foot, isn't it? A melee range. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just gonna move up to him and smack him with the crippler
All right, smack away.
with not that much damage.
Ooh, but you smack him right in the head.
Does it
Minimum damage.
Minimum damage.
That's how I roll.
That's fine. You did
I
save
don't
your son's life.
I'm not a high
So-
achiever.
You see,
You saved your son's life. That's pretty high.
the one that got tackled by the Drake. Push it off. Bring the glaive up and slash at it twice, cutting into its body.
Wait, what are you talking about?
The one that Belvin commanded.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were still talking about these wizards.
Ah, sorry.
It's cool. Just
Glancing over. But yeah, the wizard's kind of like stunned, just like, my face.
that's all good.
13. Not doing too good. All right, Belvin, your turn. See, didn't forget you.
Hey.
Your brother just getting the thick of things. Just like, fuck yeah.
Nice.
That was a
I'm
good
just
turn.
I'm gonna move my movement, just 30 feet, so about there. And I'm gonna use my shield's acid breath in a 30-foot line. Probably down
how
that
wide's
way.
it?
5 feet.
foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so down that way. Hit all three of those bastards.
All right, so as you shoot on down, those three make dexterity saving throws. They are resistant to acid. We have a 2 20s and a 13, so for a total of 16. So, what was the DC save for the acid breath?
It is 15.
15. Okay, so yeah, they succeed. Roll your damage. Oh, still. All right, so you got that. Two of them drop. Two of them drop dead. Another is still standing, but looks very well injured. Ikram, unless you want to do anything else for your turn, Belvin,
No,
because that's your action.
no, that's
Right.
it. I'm good.
All right, so Ikram, this guy's up in your hand. And you see as he puts out his hand towards you, this ghostly electric hand reaches out towards you. And he casts Shocking Grasp. He's going to attempt to grab you. Now I need to look up the spell. Sorry about this.
Obviously, this guy doesn't respect my personal space.
No, he does not. Okay, so he's going to make an attack roll against you with +4 for a 9, 13. So no, it's going to miss. As you duck and dodge out of the way of this electrical hand getting out of the way, you just literally take a couple of steps back.
Go
Like-
away,
like a
old
couple-
man.
Yeah. You just you step back down from the stairs and then just get the cripple and just go whack, and the magic dissipates.
I dig it.
Right. So these three guys around fire take a D4 each instantly. 2 points of damage. I'm going to move that to the back. Sorry, it's taking so long, guys.
Sorry. Oh no, it's all right. No, never mind's happened. It's all
No,
good.
no, do it. Say it.
I was hoping I could use. I just forgot that Wrath of the Storm was a defensive mechanism, not an attacking mechanism.
Oh yeah.
So I was
of course.
wondering if I could use that.
Yeah. Shoot it off.
Oh no! So Wrath of the Storm, when a creature attacks within 5 foot, they do a Dex saving throw. Creature takes 2d8 lightning or thunder damage.
10. What's the DC?
Spellcasting DC, I think.
Okay.
16.
Mine's to 0 for some reason.
That's again.
I don't know why it does it.
I think it's
I
just
don't
a
know,
bug.
man.
Just click something else and then click Wisdom again for your spellcasting ability.
Yeah, it's 16. Your spellcast ability is 16 for your dex save. So no, a 13's not going to cut it. As your Wrath of the Storm takes precedence.
Oh man, those rolls.
You got him.
Oh yeah. So it's like you basically just hit him, like you hit his spectral hand, and the energy gets sent back into him, and basically shocks him. He's not looking too good after that.
Yeah, nice.
All right, Sandstorm and Belvin. You guys are ganged up on.
Oh shit.
We only get stronger when we're ganged up on it, don't we? Why is Belvin
Used
so
to trying to
big?
be all brotherly again.
We can do the back. Yeah, get the backs to each other,
Oh
and you
my
have
God.
full 360 degree of angle of attack. How can you defeat that?
With about
Walker
20
family
people.
doesn't need this
Yeah.
rookie tactic.
Mate, we
Well,
could
well,
be-
yeah, your family dies.
Without
Sorry.
this family, you
Alright.
guys would be dead to that dragon.
Yeah,
What do you mean? What did you do?
because Belvin was a
'Cause
fucking
Be-
corpse.
Belvin got KO'd.
Yeah,
Sandstorm got KO'd. Kaz only got KO'd at the end.
I did a lot of damage though.
Yeah, but you.
All right, so
I was useful.
Yeah, more than that giant at least.
Yeah,
What's that
that
giant,
Oh my
where's
God.
that giant been doing?
yeah. Where's the
We've-
giant army that we've made friends with?
with their scimitars. Oh, also, you guys see coming out of the barracks.
Oh, here they come.
The giant army.
Oh, I bet you forgot. Did he forget?
No, I didn't forget. I was just, I was
Yeah.
planning it out. I was planning it out.
Ah, okay.
Biding
Uh-huh.
his time.
Yeah, likely story.
I was
sorry.
torn. I wanted you guys to like get fucked up first.
It's 'cause
That's
we-
the same thing that he says about Belvin.
we
Biding your
needed
time.
Additional pylons.
Yeah, to summon more units.
Alright.
But supply blocks, fuck.
These guys move down to here.
Oh shit.
You're not
there's
use your
more of them.
units. Supply block.
All right, so Belvin, you're first
Oh,
up.
word?
You're going to
Okay.
get. All right, so you managed to defend off one of them attacking you. The second one going around you, you defend him off as well using your sword and shield. You defend off the other one as well because your AC is 20, correct?
That is correct.
Actually,
Oh my
hold
God,
on.
that's so high.
No.
That's so
Hold on.
high.
Hold on. So the first guy missed you with his first attack. 19's not going to hit you. So the second guy's going to attack you. 17's going to hit. And then 18, well, 17 plus his modifier, the 22 is going to hit. And then 23 is going to hit. And because of, that's because of tactics.
They're using our moves against us.
Alright, as you're going to take 14 points of slashing damage from the second dude.
What range is your ability, Brad? Your
Only 10
Plus-
feet.
10th, yeah, 10.
The third guy crits you.
Fucking hell, it's happening again.
Oh, that's 8.
They're pretty weak though, aren't they? Surely.
I hope so, because there's a
Well,
lot
like
of them.
18.
We all
18
did massive
points of
AoE.
slashing damage.
Is that all he got? Was 18?
No, 18
No.
plus
14.
18 plus
Oh, right.
14.
Yeah.
Now the fourth dude is going to come in and surround you. for 17 plus 4. No, 17 plus 5, so it's going to be 22 again. And then for another 22. So, for 6. For another 9 points of damage. Sandstorm, you have 5 around you that can hit. No, you have,
I
you
dodged
have
them
5
all.
around you that you can hit. You can use your uncanny dodge once.
Yeah.
Right.
Can I use hide? I'm hiding.
Just like
No.
pull your hood up.
Yeah.
I'm disguised.
I'm
Alright.
not here.
A
Can I
13
just go in the
gonna
snow?
hit
No.
you. 20 years, but and it's
am-
going to use its fanatic advantage for what's that? That is 10 for 13 points of slashing damage for the first hit against you.
I will not use my uncanny dodge.
Okay. Does an 18 hit you?
It does.
Okay. So,
It's even.
okay, so equals hits for 9 points of damage. And then for a 23 for the third dude, he's going to use his fanatic advantage for 15 points of slashing damage.
Can I take half of that uncanny dodge, please?
Yes, you can for 7 points of damage.
I've been cackling. What was it? So it was 13, first one?
13, 9, 7.
13 and 9. And then half 15. What's half 15 in
Seven.
D&D?
7.
Fuck. Okay.
Okay, so this is the fourth dude's turn. For 16 plus 5 for 21. It's going to use
they're
his
rolling
fanatic
so well.
advantage. Oh, he rolls really bad, but it's for only 8 points of damage on you.
Because these
Okay,
guys all,
so I chose...
they all have advantage because of the pack tactics.
And then an 11's not going to hit you.
Oh, that's
For
all,
the
right?
last dude, he's going to.
Wait, that's 5.
Yeah, that's already
They
done.
both have 2 attacks each.
Oh my god, I'm dead.
Okay, but yeah, he crits you too. You fail a death save
Fuck's sake.
for 9
what?
points of damage. 9 plus 3. That is.
I'm not
12.
dead now. I'm
Why-
dead
why do you
after
fail
the
death save?
next.
He's dead
next
after the
attack.
hit, like knocked unconscious after the hit.
Okay, yeah, don't worry. So.
Yeah. I'm not dead yet. After
So
this
does,
attack. I will.
does 12 knock you down?
Yeah, I'm on 5, so minus 12.
Okay.
So,
So
I'm
yeah.
minus 7 now.
Sandstorm, that last strike getting slashed as these guys move in a flurry of blades being wielded and slashing around each and every spot. He's just cut up from around the torso, around the hips, around the legs, and then just one of them just basically goes up from beside him and bring his scimitar down across his back and just leans in and says, "Hail, Tiamat." And that's where we're going to end for tonight.
I'm always dying. At least I have 9 lives, isn't that right?
Apparently, yeah.
This is your first life.
I've used a few of them already. That's for sure. Fuck.
Yeah,
I
so
I can dodge one big attack, but I can't dodge many little attacks. That's the problem.
that's the thing with these. That's the power of the cult, man.
I didn't realize I had so many fucking attacks, the bastards.
Yeah.
They must be low too.
You
shit.
did charge in.
Well, I thought they'll look small on the mini map, so I thought they were small.
It's alright, we got it still. Santa, we got it.
Like you're huge. You look like you're a giant fighting smashing these guys. You'll be fine.
Yeah, that was a
Oh look, we got our friends coming. It's
that was a
fine.
good session, everyone. I'm
Oh,
glad
just
you
got
enjoyed,
carried.
Richard. That was a good time. At that point as well, as Sandstorm drops, Yoga's coming out. Everyone notices that happen. Everyone find out next week what happens on Dragon.
Yeah, just like coming.
Until then, everyone.
Yeah, but there's also more of an army coming as well.
Yeah, you use your healing hands on us, mate. Yeah. If
if you remember.
If I remember.
If you remember.
A week is a long time. I just opened another beer.
It doesn't affect you. It's still like
Just have to
Yeah.
it's still before 11 for you.
Thanks for hanging, everyone. We had a wonderful time as well. Thank you, Sugar Pixels. Thank
You got it.
Richard. I nearly
Sugar
screwed that
Pickle.
up. Yeah, Sugar Pickle. Thank you,
Yeah.
Hidden Squid, for the follow as well, especially to Umbron as well, and to Charmed DMV. Thank you very much as well for the follow, everyone. It's been a wonderful session. It took a little bit just because of like the amount of just the scale as well. But hey, they drove off a dragon. They acquired a helmet and defeated Resmir.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night as well at 8 p.m. we will be premiering on Dragons Are Catch twitch.tv/Dragons Are Cats episode 33.5 so you can catch up on what's happened, how Belvin got to that position. You can also check it out on the YouTube page as well. I'll be posting it up there on YouTube as well at the exact same time. So do feel free to go scroll down and check out our YouTube page down below where you can catch all the previous episodes of Dragon Brew. Till then, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank my cast. And first, let's do a round and see what everyone thought of tonight's session. Starting with the first of many lives to go, Joygasm. How'd you enjoy, man?
Yeah, I enjoyed dying again. The start of the fight,
It's really
I
refreshing.
had a very passive turns. Well, they weren't passive. I just hit every turn. And I thought, oh, why not just get out there and help my brother out? And that's, yeah.
And
You know what
got
happened
chopped
after
up.
that?
Yeah.
Instant
very-
regrets.
So there goes another one of my lives. Not many lives to go, but I'll at least have 9. So that's the main thing.
That's the main thing. A new stream as well, apparently.
Yes, I am a affiliate streamer. I got emoticons coming now, so stuff. The first one's got rejected because I didn't read the fine description, but I got new emoticons coming. So if you want to catch me there, I'm at Joygasm on Twitch as well.
Excellent. Let's go around to the Bravo, also in the thick of battle, getting beaten down on. Belvin.
That was a good session, guys. I like all the evil slander being thrown around by everybody. So I don't appreciate
done.
it too much, but I felt great satisfaction in finishing off Resmir. It was good.
She did.
So
Finally, she did.
It feels like, who do we kill now? Like, it's like
That's like,
all my vengeance was for that one person because I don't know any other intel and shit.
there's
We have to
more
work
to
it
come.
out. We have
There's
to
more
work.
to
We'll have to work it out.
now we got the inside man, Belvin.
Yeah. No more secrets, okay? I want everything out on the table. Communication is key.
You can also, what do you think tonight there, Mr. Pro Board, Mr. Ikram?
I just voiced my opinion.
Oh, you did? Sorry, I missed you completely.
No, I was just said classic family situation. The walkers are doing fine. The other two are surrounded and dying. Yeah, it was a good fun game. Glad that I'm an angel now, so I can actually start ripping people apart.
Hey,
You are.
I don't know if there's going to be any weird, awkward, like tension between me and Casimir though, because like he's obviously a demon, evil person, and I'm off.
Man,
yes, Casimir. See, that's it, Casimir.
your son, your lovable
Yeah.
son.
I'm pretty sure you'd be fine. Like, you're raising him.
I know, but like it's like I'm just trying to raise this kid to be good, and it's just turned out to be evil. And it's like I failed.
You were my father.
Yeah, he just can't give up on that soon. Far out.
I haven't given up on it. I'm just talking in third person,
Yeah.
expressing my thoughts to the group.
Oh, I need a awesome deep.
I like to
I hope,
also
I hope
shout
this
out.
fucking wizard with a candle dies the next time I smack him in the head.
I like to shout out Dragons Like Cats himself, Kyle. not only does he DM greatly at this stream, but he also plays games throughout the week. He's been playing. What games have you been playing lately, Kyle?
I've been playing Monster Hunter World, and it's been a wonderful time. It's been a really good
Yeah.
time. I'm very happy to be playing it. I'm going to be
And Shadow of Colossus as well.
Yeah, Shadow Colossus as well. Have been good fun. So I'm going to try do a little bit more play of that throughout the weekend and stuff. I also play in the Vice over on Torspor's channel, a 100% for charity 5e D&D game. But enough about me. Let's get to Casimir. How do you feel about tonight's session? How did you enjoy it?
That was a roller coaster, man. It's like we kill the dragon, and we need a nap, and the cultists come in, so we run away, and then the dragon's back, and Belvin's vanished. So we go upstairs, and Belvin's back, and now Resmir's dead. It's just like, oh my god, what the fuck is going on?
Everything's going on. Everything's going on.
And now these guys are getting beat down again, so the Walker family's gonna have to save the day.
Yeah.
It's because you're like range and we're melee, you bastard. That's all it is. You'd hope we die before you. If you die before us, and the whole party's fucked.
Then we're in trouble.
At least Rob can do some heals and stuff.
Just gotta yell.
Minor.
Yeah, just
It was a good
Jeebus.
session.
No, I thought you had a good heal now. Don't you have like a super heal now? If you're an angel?
Healing punch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feeling.
I gotta punch you really hard in the dick.
Yeah, he just builds
Well,
up.
whatever works, mate. Whatever
It's
works.
a massage.
Just let
You
it
may
happen.
wake up with a little bit of pain.
Why is my ass sore?
Oh, yeah, he puts the healing bit on the end of his crippler. Alright, now this is going
Oh, that's
sting a
awesome.
bit. Who gonna want some healing?
And on that note, keep rolling 20s, everyone. See you next time.
Peace.
Ciao.
See you later.
Bye.
Goodbye now.